live in. For those watching live, hi, you saw this notification. For those who are watching this on catch up, Emma, you've been subscribed for 18 months? My god, why'd you waste that money on me? See? Some fluff flew past the camera to tell you to go away. Run! Save your money. Thank you so much, lovely. It means a lot. Thank you for the support. Thank you to everyone. Ah! There's a big audio delay. Everyone for the support. Support, continued support, much show appreciado. Tis good to be back, says Kieran. Well, let's find out. It might not be. We might be playing a real stinker. I don't know, because I've not played this before. But we're doing a bit of a one-off. It might be one stream, it might be two streams. We are going to play a brand new sort of mini Big Damn Play. Kingdom Hearts 2 is our Big Damn Play at the minute, but we're going to do a little extra one. A little Jimmy extra. A little Jimmy extra. Namely, Doctor Whom the Lunlai Assassins. What? Later this week, originally I wasn't able to play it, but now I am able to play it when it comes out, so join me Thursday or Friday. We're going to be playing the brand new game by Maze Theory, Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality, which is a first-person adventure game that is a remake, kind of the VR game from 2 years ago, Doctor Who Edge of Time. Stars the 13th Doctor, 10th Doctor shows up, it's got Daleks and Cybermen, and it should be fun. Hopefully. I hope it's fun. I don't want to have a shit time, that'd be awful. But, I went to pre-order it on the PlayStation Store last night when I got home, and I noticed that it's not available for pre-order yet. But what was on the PlayStation Store was a previously released game for mobile and Nintendo Switch. Snuck out back in July. Don't remember there being any fanfare or announcements for this. But what was tucked away there was this. So let's play it, shall we? Doctor Who The Lonely Assassins. Currently available on the PlayStation Store for $9.99, which obviously costs money. The mobile version's not so much like that. Oh, cursor. Here we go. But we couldn't play it on mobile on stream because of many issues. So I thought, well, now the console version's available. Let's give it a go, shall we? Especially because we've got a new game coming out later this week from Doctor Who. Let's play a new Doctor Who, another Doctor Who game before the new Doctor Who game. So this is Big Damn Play. Remember not to bring up anything that you don't want to bring up to random strangers. This will be on YouTube from now until the end of time. Oh, let me know if the game volume needs to go up or down. Oh, it's got its own theme. All right. Boom, 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 boom. That was nice. That was really cool. Was that too loud or too quiet for you all? It was loud on my end, but that's fine because you need the headphones to be loud for some jumpy jump scare stuff. Good work, Kieran. Sounds like you're having a nice week. Emma's happy to be resubbing, like a dirty resub. Ian's got Friday. Oh! Listen to that vaguely synthy sound. By the way, if you think others might enjoy this, make sure to host it. Maybe drop a tweet, let people know the stream is happening, because obviously we've been away for over a week, so to give people a heads up would help the channel enormously. Oh, it's very loud in my ear. How's the volume for you guys? If I go like this? Thanks, Still Trucks. So if I do the menu noise, let me know if this is loud, too loud, or just right. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Is that too loud or just right? We're definitely going to put the subtitles on because it's handy for people watching hard of hearing or at the corner of their eye. Volume seems okay to you. Thank you very much, Emma, for letting me know. Text speed normal, language English. Just right. So we've got the Goldilocks principle. Thanks, King Duck. It's okay. Well, here we flip and go. Anything you need to know before going in? I haven't played this. I've seen reviews of the original mobile release and Steam version. All you need to know is this is a standalone story. It's not a story about the Doctor per se. It's about you/me, the player. And it's a sequel, sort of. It's a sequel to the 2007 episode Blink. Don't need to know Blink for it to make sense, from what I've heard. But if you know Blink and like Blink, that's a bonus, because you're getting sort of a follow-up to it. So, without further, a dingle-dangle donkey-doo-dahs. Let's play my first go-through, Doctor Who, The Lonely Assassins. Whee! Please enter your pattern to unlock. Should we go 1, 2, 3? Oh, okay. Back up. 4, 5. I'm guessing this isn't our phone. Oh! 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 Remaining attempts, 2. Okay. Try and select them all so Sildrock's in chat. Let's give it a bally good go, shall we? Unauthorized user detected. Self-destruct initiated. What? Use Petronella Osgood. Authorized code submit. What? Entering safe mode. Receiving system update from server.osgood.web. Downloading Osgood. Okay. Is this Ingrid Oliver? We're going to see Ingrid Oliver. Petronella Osgood, remote override. Restarting device. Welcome. Oh, we're getting a call.
Lawrence, at last. Oh, the way you've been avoiding my calls, anyone would think I was your mother. This isn't your mother, by the way. Well, unless there's been a horrendous mix-up with the time fracture. But
the time fracture?
I think you're not Lawrence, which means Lawrence is still missing.
We are not Lawrence.
Okay, I've not got long, so just listen. I've a funny feeling an old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands, which means you're the right person for the job.
Oh.
The job being, find Lawrence. I can't stress how important that is. Think yellow highlighter, and circled in red several times. Yes, that important. Right, my friends call me Petronella. You can call me Osgood. I'm an investigator, looking into the odd, the unexplained, anything on Earth or even beyond. And I've only just realised what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help. You and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and face some terrifying enemies. Sound like fun? Look, gotta go. But I'll be in touch, because you and me, we've got a game.
Okay, thanks for taking my call. Now, let me tell you what this is all about. That phone belongs to a man named Lawrence, who's connected to a rather fabulous person of interest. Problem is, Lawrence seems to be missing in action. Choose a reply. Intriguing. How can I help? Can you investigate this yourself? I really don't want to help you. I'm going to say, can I help? How can I help? Because we're here to play a game, and it'd be kind of shitty if we just started off like, no, how's that my problem? Yeah, how can I help? We've got a game. I need to find Lawrence, so you can help me by going through his phone. There may be clues in there as to where he's gone. Okay. Always want to be a detective. Sounds easy enough. Where do I start? Let's say, where do I start? Hang on. I may have something useful for you. I've installed a scanning kit on the phone. It'll highlight any potential clues, if it works. Fingers crossed. Best give the kit a bit of a test drive. You're quite the tech whiz. You're too kind. It's just a simple recovery tool, nothing too complicated. Let's start with getting a picture of Lawrence. He's bound to have one somewhere on his phone. So, if you've seen Blink, you probably know who we're talking about. If you haven't seen Blink, don't worry about it. Don't matter. Find a picture of Lawrence. Got it. Why do you need his picture? Yeah, it could be a scam. It could be a scam. It looks like he's locked some of the phone data using facial recognition. If we can steal his face, then we can access that data. Okay, the face bit sounded creepier than I intended. Sorry. You can bug his phone, but can't get his picture? What if I can't find one? You can hack facial recognition? Yep. Just totally fine with that. It's like guessing a password, except with a face, obviously. Which is easier if you know what the face looks like, which is where you come in. So go on, find me a photo of his dirty little mug. Some instructions would be helpful. No, we don't need that. We can figure it out. Okay. Oh, hang on. Go on, find me a photo. Okay, yeah, okay. So you think gallery would be where there'd be a photo, right? What's with these icons, though? Why have they gone all weird? Objectives! Oh, that's clever. Look for a photo of Lawrence and scan it. Who is Osgood? You should talk to her and find out. Okay. Does that just take you to the most immediate? Yeah. Go on, some instructions would be helpful. When you spot anything of interest, like his picture in this case, the scan button will turn yellow. Tap it to activate the scanner. Then place your finger on the screen and drag it around to capture all the data till the progress bar fills up. If you hear a strange noise, you're doing it right. Then you'll get a clue. Do send me any clues you find. Oh yes, I've added a handy tracker just in case you get stuck or are unsure of what to do. To access it, tap the icon at the top left of the home screen. So now the first clue you need is to find that photo of Lawrence. What's this one? Is at home? No clue. Oh, it's a clues bar. Okay. Clues bar, foos bar. Okay, this is handy, right? Okay. Hi, Richard. Welcome aboard. Ian's not got any pictures of himself on his phone. What's wrong with the browser? So we can't get into the other apps. Interesting. Why? Here's a question. Why is Lawrence's wallpaper a picture of the window, from inside the window of a house, just looking at the street? It's like a weird wallpaper, isn't it? A bit weird. A little bit strange. Photos! Let's see. Okay. The poet? It's a pub. Oh, the what poet? Water poet. I think that's what it says. Okay. Glass of beer. Hotel beds. Wanky Instagram style picture of a salad from above. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. Okay, no worries. Hello. We've got what looks to be a coastline. Yeah. Girl feeding ducks. Close with the ducks. Girl being chased by ducks. No, running around with the ducks. Okay. Pub or pool hall. Someone's put the triangle of the thingy on the... What's it? Woodland. An empty train. His leg... Oh, he's wearing jogging stuff, so he's gone for a jog. Homemade sausage rolls. Alright. Steak in the fray, I guess, like, showing this is for later. Yeah, Emma saw the homemade sausage rolls and went, oof. A cat cuddling a fox teddy. Oh, is this the game? Is the game just this photo? Because I'll be happy with that. He's watching a documentary, maybe? Is that a donut? I'm not quite sure what that is, but he seems happy about it. A aerial picture of London. Oh, there's Lawrence. That's Lawrence. What's photo 20? Photo 20 is this crowd picture. Okay. But that's Lawrence. And if you've seen Blink, that's Lawrence Nightingale. That's Larry Nightingale. Okay. Oh, hang on. Alright. There we go. Clue found! Lawrence's photo. Photo of Lawrence, the original owner of the phone, in your possession. Okay, so let's head to the home screen. I think I've got his picture. Excellent work! Since you've scanned the photo, could you send it to me, please? Upload clue. Lawrence is 40. Richard says, pet the cat. I'm afraid you cannot pet the cat. In Doctor Who, The Lonely Assassins. Male and approximately Lawrence's age. It's him, alright. Okay, so we've got access to a bunch of his stuff. Brilliant. Got it! What's a There's clearly more files in there, but they're corrupted or something. Odd. Who are you again? We need to learn more about her. Petronella Osgood. Again. Investigator. Science. Scientist. Sister. But investigator is the important bit right now. Who'd you investigate for? Well, I'm afraid that's classified information. Chat, who does she investigate for? Sound off. Let's just say we're the world's primary line of defense against any odd or extraterrestrial threat. Anyway, about the phone. Data gets corrupted all the time, but there's usually a pattern to it. A logical cause. You know, like damaging a USB stick when you drop it into molten Zyton whilst conducting dangerous experiments in time travel. I've never done that. Hey, Shoal. Don't worry, you've still got time, so that the data isn't just corrupted, it's also out of place, like a jigsaw puzzle with the pieces incorrectly connected. First time I've ever seen anything like this. Can we continue if the data is corrupted? Well, there are still fragments of useful data. So if you scan enough data, that might help us piece it all back together. Kind of like how you complete a jigsaw puzzle by first figuring out where the corners are. Okay. You're simplifying this, aren't you? Teeny bit, but for my sake as well as yours. Take a look through the new files, would you? See if you can find out more about Lawrence and what he's been doing recently. Maybe give us a clue as to where he's gone. Can we pause this? We can, sort of. It gives me a chance to have a lovely little sip of me tea. Make sure you got a beverage while you're watching this, folks. It's a few hours long. Ha! Emma says, it's kind of reminding me of that one online Torchwood game. We had to solve the thing. Excellent descriptive work. Good work there. I don't remember that. I remember the Doctor Who website used to have, like, amazing games. Like the Dalek game, the Slovene surfing one. All this puzzle stuff. And then there's the external sites like Who is Doctor Who and things like that. And then it obviously eventually culminated in the early Matt Smith era with full-on computer games. Which I'm in. I'm in one of them. I play a few characters. And then, yeah, they just stopped doing games on the website, really, didn't they? The Escape Dalek one was really, really fun. Damn, you're playing while I'm in work, eyes. Well, Matt, you can watch it back later, Cockle. Right. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Might give us a clue as to where he's gone. So Osgood wants us to keep looking for stuff. This seems complicated. What do you already know about Lawrence? Gunpowder Plot. That's the game I was in. Exactly. Not much. Made me canon as well. 2 of my characters are listed in the official encyclopedia. Male in his 40s. Worked in a shop that sold old books and rare DVDs. Now owns said shop. Also runs a movie club, it seems. Ah! So the DVD shop from Blink is still going in this economy. Is he in some sort of trouble? I should hope not. But from what little I've detected on his phone, there's a chance he might be. Tell you what, we find him, I'll deal with him, then you can be on your way. Deal? I'm still a little bit wary, but okay. Great. So I need you to go through the phone. All of it. If you find anything interesting, just scan it and I'll have a look. What if we find a dick pic? Good luck, and thanks in advance for your help. Okay. So, looking through his phone. Since he's got email, let's start there. 1:31 PM from Henrik's department store to Larry Nightingale, 76 at webmail.web. Henrik's department store. That's an Easter egg for Doctor Who fans. Dear Nightingale, L Nightingale 76, excellent news. Your order has been successfully delivered. You've earned the following store credit points to spend on your next purchase. 28 points. Thank you and have a nice day. Earlier in the email chain. Dear L Nightingale 76, thanks for shopping with us at Henrik's department store. We've received your order on February the 13th, 2021. Kindly note that it has been updated to the following status on our website. Says the order number. To review your order, please click on the link below. At Henrik's, we value your patronage. Rest assured, our team is hard at work fulfilling your order. Thank you, Butts, for the resub. Bless your eyes. Rest assured, our team is hard at work fulfilling your order. Please allow a period of 1 to 3 working days for your parcel is ready for shipment. So let's look at the order review, shall we? Please enter the following details to access your order information. Order ID, order date, status. What's the status drop down? Ordered. Right, we know that much. So the order ID is 574320. Oh, we have to do it individually. 574320, and the order was on 13th of February 2021. 574320. 574320. Okay. It made a weird noise then. It was ordered on the 13th of February 2021. And it's ordered? No results found. Ah! Oh, I guess delivered. Must be being delivered then. Delivered, fam. Thank you very much. So, home address, 71 Timber Street. What he ordered was standard latex balloons, Red River's 5% lager, 107 quid's worth, or 52 pints. Vintage disco mirror ball, rose gold birthday banner, silly string, sorted box. Delivery remarks. If I'm not there, please load the items in my car. I left it unlocked. Jesus. Did we just dox this fake man? We just doxed this fake man. Clue found. Party supplies. An order of party supplies from Henrik's department store. Okay. Right. Oh. Recently visited. Order pages. Into the unknown. Alabama's blue box. Blue box spotted in Montgomery. I see it there. See it there? Alabama's blue box. by Matt Shaw, August 21st, 2020. Not many views. It's had less than 2,000 views. Some of the most interesting puzzles in history are some of the smallest. One of these is the mystery of the Montgomery Blue Box, an enigma that has stumped local historians for decades. In December 19... Let's get this scanned. Okay. In December 1955, an incongruous blue-painted telephone box appeared in an alleyway in Montgomery, Alabama. Nobody knew where it came from, but reports suggested it was not there the previous day. Written records show that inquiries from the local populace were met with confusion by county authorities. They had no record of its installation. Officials were sent to inspect the box, but by the time they arrived, it had vanished as suddenly as it had appeared. The only visual evidence we have of its existence, and the only clue to its origins, is a single photograph of the box taken by a local reporter. Historians have identified it as a British police box. These were kiosks or call boxes once used in the UK. They enabled police and members of the public to contact nearby police stations in the event of an emergency. But the strangest thing, experts generally agree that the box in question probably originated from Great Britain in the early 60s. This raises more questions than it solves. What was a British phone box doing in Alabama? Where did it come from and where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton-Eyed Joe. How did a phone box from 1960s appear in a photograph from 1955? Some investigators have claimed that the blue box was not a police box and was instead some kind of prop constructed by hoaxers. Proponents of this counter theory have pointed out that the windows are wrong. That is a pull. That is a fucking pull. Update. Since originally running this story, we've been contacted by several readers who have heard similar legends of the blue box. We've had reports of wooden phone kiosks being spotted in the Punjab in 1947, Tibet in 1935, and most bizarrely, allegations of 2 blue boxes spotted in Ypres in 1914. We'll be bringing you more updates soon. That is very cool. Okay. Liquid fun. Let's get the liquid down my neck. So we've got another clue there. What else has he got on his... That'll be in his web history, I guess, then, won't it? He scored some store credits. Okay, let's start early on, shall we? Because what the hell? Amy L. Webmail. Dear Mrs. Lennox. So this is from Larry. Thank you for your email. Allow me to go over the events of the unfortunate day you chose to enter our shop. You ordered a chicken parmesan salad. When this was brought to you, you asked if there was meat in it, to which the reply was, obviously, yes. 2. Then you flew into a raging temper and informed us you do not eat meat. While you somehow managed to misunderstand the word chicken on the menu, our staff was kind enough to offer you a replacement meal. You responded by throwing your plate and cutlery onto the floor. At this point, our staff had no choice but to escort you off our premises. 5. Also, that uppity woman is my partner. As this is a responded email, okay. Given your behaviour, Mrs. Lennox, be thankful that we're not pressing charges. Please do not patronise us ever again. Mum always said you were a crazy old bat. Cheerio, Lawrence. Okay, so the initial email from Amy Lennox. Dear Lawrence, this is Amy Lennox here. I hope you do remember me. I do hope you remember me. I was a friend of your mum. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you since you were a wee lad. It pains me to write this, but I had the most unsatisfactory experience at your establishment the other day, and I wanted to bring the matter to your attention. I was at your cafe for lunch, and my order was completely wrong. Now, normally I wouldn't kick up a fuss, but the young lady on duty that day was rather uppity and rude when I voiced my complaint. I understand that it's hard to get good help these days, but you really must keep a close eye on your staff, my dear. Give an inch and they'll take a mile, I always say. I suppose if your parents were around, they could have given you this guidance, but Auntie Amy is here to help. So basically, an old bugger he knew when he was a kid came into their DVD shop / cafe now. And partner, we presume, Sally Sparrow, we presume, considering they were an item at the end of that story. Okay, interesting. Here's the corrupted emails. Oh, that's a nice scary sound. Right. Let's read them in order, shall we? Oh, it's one email. Dear Mr. Nightingale, this is from an R.G. Flint. Edward Flint. I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. I understand that construction works can cause inconvenience to those around, and for that, I apologise. That said, I must ask you to refrain from harassing me any further. What I do on my property is my business, and I am well within my rights to carry out whatever works I choose on my home. If you do not desist, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Regards, Edward Flint. P.S. I should add that I do not appreciate your childish scare tactics. I do not believe, for one solitary moment, the outlandish tales you tell me about my property. I see them for what they are. Poisonous poppycock, Mr. Nightingale. Poisonous poppycock. Wait a minute. Okay, so Lawrence has been having a go at a bloke for doing renovations on his own property. Why would he be telling someone off for doing work on their own house? If you remember Blink, Wester Drumlins, the house that the angels are in, Sally Sparrow investigates. At the end, how do Lawrence and Sally defeat the angels? TARDIS vanishes, the four angels are gathered around them, and they're looking at each other. And they turn to stone when they're being observed. So they're locked. The four of them are stuck there, all of them in each other's peripheral vision, locked in place. And if left alone, will never bother or hurt anyone ever again. But what if the person who now owns Wester Drumlins is having renovation work done? And they try to move or block or work inside and around the space in the basement where the angels are. You'd think that Lawrence and presumably Sally would be like, "Hi!" We need to find an excuse for them to not do anything in the basement. "Hi, guys! Hi, how you doing?" This is a clue. Argument with Flint. A misunderstanding comes to a head. Filthy. Okay, should we check in with Osgood? Oh! Bang on, we're on his phone. Oh! Oh, that's disturbing. That was disturbing. Did you see that? Like, his eyes were all sunken in and stuff. Ooh! Is anyone else watching this with headphones on? Because that was... Oof. Oh, did not need that. I'll tell you that for now. So, we still need to peek at Lawrence's chat history. But let's go check in with Osgood. Oh, that was creepy, wasn't it? Let's start with party supplies. Looks like Lawrence was buying stuff for a party, including a disco ball. Groovy. Think his car is still at the address. Possible. I dread to think of the mess the silly string and keg could have made from being trapped in there. 71 Timber Street, his home address, I presume. Might just swing by to make sure he's not been there lounging about all this while. Okay. The argument with Flint. Sounds like a typical neighbourhood tiff. Outlandish tales, huh? What has Lawrence been spreading about Flint's property? Why does Lawrence care what Flint does anyway? Well, we know, don't we? Perhaps it affected his property value, or maybe Flint painted his fence eggshell white, oh god, instead of parchment white. Point is, it could be anything. It's not unusual to have problems with your neighbours. But for it to escalate this far, there must be something more to their dispute. Upload the Alabama's Blue Box report in his internet history. Blue Box. That must be the Doctor's space-time machine. The TARDIS. I don't have a record of it in Alabama, though. But it looks like this occurred around the time of the Civil Rights Movement, specifically when Rosa Parks was resisting bus segregation. It's an iconic moment for the cause, you know. And the Doctor does like to be present at significant historical events. I mean, come on, they're giving us this. They're giving this as the option. We have to say this. Sorry, Doctor Who? It's complicated, but long story short, that's my person of interest. I like to keep tabs on him. Correction, her. Correction, them. Well done. It's hard to keep track. That's the problem with time-travelling aliens, I suppose. They don't always show up in the right order, and sometimes not always in the same body. But that old phone box is always a dead giveaway. So what's so special about an old phone box? A doctor in a police phone box seems a little incongruous. Is the phone box for making house calls? I'm ashamed that I laughed at that terrible, terrible joke. That phone box is actually a TARDIS. You could call it a spaceship, but it can travel through time as well. Its appearance is just a disguise or cloaking field, I think. Time-traveling alien doctor. Why not? That's the gist of it, yes. I have to say, all things considered, you're adjusting to all of this remarkably well. Anyway, this discovery proves my hunch. Lawrence was indeed looking for the Doctor. I also suspect that the Doctor had something to do with you getting a hold of Lawrence's phone. Maybe Lawrence found the Doctor. Hang on, the Doctor led me to this phone. This Doctor sounds fascinating. Hang on, the Doctor led me to this phone. Yeah, I want to know why we found this phone. Anyone else really gripped by this? Might just be a coincidence, but from my admittedly brief experience with the Doctor, coincidences are rare. We must focus on finding Lawrence. But if you come across any more references to the TARDIS or the Doctor, do send them to me. That might give me some leads on the Doctor's current location. Keep investigating, please. You're doing a fabulous job. But we need more information about where Lawrence is now and what he's doing. So let's go back into the browser. So we know about the Into the Unknown. Let's have a look at their website. Sparrow and Nightingale. Antiquated books and rare DVDs. Is it loading? Oh my god, the shop front looks well nice. Look at that. That's definitely improved. Antiquated books, rare DVDs, singing stories of the past, the present, and the future. About us. Oh, it's not clickable. How we're giving back to the community. Founded in 2008, Sparrow and Nightingale is an independent shop based on community and care. Maintained by the Nightingales, the store houses an exciting collection of diverse stories, both in physical and digital format. Our titles are skillfully curated with the intent to inspire, celebrate, and remember. We donate 20% of our monthly profits to local charities. We promote local talent with regularly scheduled author events and film screenings. Admission is always free. There's always room for you. Join the Sparrow Book Club or the Nightingale Movie Club. Meet new friends, experience an adventure, and have a discussion at our monthly meetings. We select titles from a variety of genres, so there's something for everyone. Drop by the Nook. Find comfort and warm your heart with a delectable pastry and a hot coffee at our in-house cafe. So that's where the old biddy was complaining about her chicken salad. We're right around the corner. Visit us at our shop located on Queen Street, London. Oh, right. So Blink takes place in London. I did wonder. We'll be happy to have you. Operating hours Monday to Friday, 10 till 8. God, they open late. Saturday to Sunday, 10 while 6. Public holidays closed. Have any questions? You can reach us at blah, 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 blah. Hello at sparrownightingale.web. Okay. So, they have an office address in central London. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder. Search. Oh, it's a search. Oh, it's just like the sites we've been through since we've looked through the phone. Okay. So we've looked at the gallery. I don't want to make a phone call. Did you see what happened last time? Have we got any new mail? No. Let's look through his chats. That was all corrupted, wasn't it? Let's go in order. Kathy. Oh, right. So, in Blink, the Doctor Who story, it begins with Sally Sparrow and her friend Kathy Nightingale investigating this creepy old house and particularly strange statues inside the house. The statues can throw people through time to different places in time. That's how they like feed and feast. They feast off of the energy of potential futures that people never had because they've been lobbed to another place in time and space. Kathy gets lobbed into the past. She ends up in Hull, like pre-war times. So that's Larry's sister, Lawrence's sister. So this is him sending texts to her mobile number just because she's never going to receive them. But he's sort of texting to her. That's kind of it's like for the same reason I've still not taken my granddad out of my phone address book, even though I can't phone him anymore. I haven't been able to phone him for like nearly 10 years. But I can't quite bring myself to take him out of my address book because it's just cool to know that like, oh, there's George. He's in there. I don't like think of, oh, I'll message him. But you know, it's just sort of like going through my address book. It feels right to still have his number in there for some reason, even though it's pointless. I'm not usually the sentimental type, but that's one thing that I do kind of understand. Happy birthday, Kathy. This is 29th of January. It feels odd to say that again. I miss you, Kathy. I miss you so, so much. There's so much happening now that's dredging up old memories. I wish we spoke more, especially after Mum and Dad passed. More than just me phoning you whenever I needed a place to stay. I know I can't change things. Yeah, but you're alright. Stop crying. I know I can't change things, but I just want to be your dumb brother again. You were always the smart one. Oh, and I was. Yeah, I'd give anything to have that back. To have you here. Hello? Oh my god, someone's texting back. That's creepy. Kathy? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. This isn't your sister. I don't mean to interrupt, but well, there's no easy way to say. My name's Graham. I'm the current owner of this number. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Oh god. Hello, lovely. Can I have a smew? You going for a nap? You going for a napwari, Nan? Yeah. Emma's pointed out, Graham! Don't know if it'd be that one, but we'll see. But that's really good. Imagine texting a number of like your long dead, in air quotes, relative, and suddenly someone texts back one day. That's... Ooh. I should have known that the provider would have sold a number by now. I'll stop. It's alright, really. I'm sorry for your loss, mate. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate it. Listen, you can keep sending messages if you want. I won't read them, promise. That's awfully generous of you, but it's alright. Probably should have said those things when I could anyway. I understand. The offer still stands if you ever change your mind, though. I remember that. It's no problem. Well, have a good day, and sorry about interrupting you. Oh my gosh. And he said it's Graham. That seemed like a massive cosmic coincidence if it was that Graham, but we'll see. Oh, that's really creepy. Look at the ID picture. His face is all weird. Oof, that's horrible. Henrix, your package order has been delivered. This is an automated message. Please contact our customer service for further inquiries. So that's the package has been dropped off in his car then, I guess. Sally Sparrow. Hey, Sally. I hope I caught you before your flight. Just wanted to wish you good luck. You'll do great things in America. I know it. What the hell? The world isn't ready for Sally Sparrow. We've got everything covered here, I promise. But don't forget us once you've got your big, exciting life going on. Oh, Larry, don't be so dramatic. I'm just moving across the pond. It's not the end of the world. But thank you, Larry. I know I'm leaving London and the store in capable hands. I never doubt a nightingale. Promise I'll make you proud here. And I'll send a postcard to you peasants when I make it big. Oh, shush. Winky face. Are they not together anymore? They're not talking like boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife, are they? Friendly, but... Also, is this a reference to the fact that, like, Carey Mulligan, the actor who plays Sally Sparrow, did then go to the States and become, like, much more famous than British TV stuff? I mean, even like, a likeness thing. The picture's just, like, a silly photo of... Oh, it's like her walking away. Oh, that's interesting. Mo. You're bailing again, Larry. The campaign's been on pause for weeks. I know, sorry. But work's in the way and I have other things going on. Maybe just go ahead without me just this once. What? You're our only healer. Plus Tom's a complete murder hobo. It'll be chaos. Is this a D&D chat? We should kick him out of the group if he keeps that up. See, this is why we need our cleric. His infinite wisdom. We'll just have to aim for a session after Daz's party. You sure you're okay with the planning? Since you're busy and all. Positive. I want to make up for everything. If you insist. Alright, tell me if you need any help. Yeah, you got it, Mo. So that was on the 21st of January. It's now the 13th of February. Psst, you got everything ready for Daz's birthday party. So now we know what the orders from Henrik's were. It's for his mate, Dazza. Yep, stuff should be getting delivered by the weekend. Excellent, mate. You're the best. Can hardly wait. Hopefully, anyway. You never know with Henrik's. Oh, message is corrupt. Message is corrupt. There's a missing section. That's weird. Imagine scrolling through your text and just part of it is just glitching. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Anyone else watching this on headphones? Because that hurt. Why is this so scary? Good question. But they do the same thing. Clue found. Corrupted chat. A corrupted fragment found in a text thread to Mo about a surprise party. That was horrible. How many packs are you getting? Getting a keg. Yes! He hates surprises, but the keg will defo make up for everything. Did I mention you're the best? Only every other day, lol. The modesty on this one. 14th February. Just saw the list of stuff, mate. Disco ball! You're a proper legend. I know, I'm the best. 17th February. Aye, mate. Party day's almost here. Need any help bringing the stuff on the day of? Might help myself to the keg first. No response for over an hour. Larry? Don't let me hang you, man. Larry, what's going on? I'm just trying to give Dazza a decent birthday. Serves me right for depending on you, I guess. Jesus.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nat. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my text about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats.
Finding Nats?
I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Nats. So that's a Natalie. Or a Natasha. That Lawrence is with. Yeah, so he and Sally aren't together anymore, but he's with someone called Nat. Who's gone missing. Okay, that's new. Oh shit, what if she's gone to West of Drumlins? Mo's apology. Okay. Mate, sorry about everything again. I'm here for you, you know that, right? Call me if you need anything, whether it's a bite to eat or just take your mind off things. I could be over in a flash. You okay? I want to check with you. Popped by early, but you weren't around. Good to know you're at the house at least. Left some stew my mum cooked up near your post box. Please take care of yourself. 3 days later. Larry, mate, I know it's hard times. Don't go silent on me, yeah? You're worrying me, man. If not me, then ring Dazza, Hamish, or anyone, really. You know we've got you. Larry, please talk to me. No one's seen you in days. Where are you? Oh, this is so creepy. Right. So we need to let Osgood know what we've found. Before that... Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, when we were in... When we were in the gallery tab before, it was just the 20 photo album. Now there's a new photo album on there called Till Death Do Us Part. And look at those photographs. And we can't access it. Thank Christ, because I will shit myself. Okay. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Okay. This is actually really scary. Right. Let's upload Mo's apology. That explains the delivery from Henrik's. I don't like this. Sounds like something bad's happened. I'm guessing Nat is someone important to Lawrence. See you soon, Purple Dalek. I'm guessing that's blah, 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 blah. So much that he'd drop everything for her. At least he had friends to lean on. Thankfully. No one should have to go through difficult things alone. But if he lost his phone, it makes me question if he took up their offers of help. Something about this seems off, but that means we're headed in the right direction. Well, we know a little bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of it all? Chat, let me know. What are you making of this game so far? You invested? You bored? What's the haps? I'm no investigator. Maybe you just got tired of the city life. Sounds a bit boring, to be honest. I'm no investigator is what I'm going to go for. You mean you weren't an investigator? Because you are one now. Maybe you just got tired of the city life? Even though he's in the burbs? You think he just took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems like an ordinary person. Except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. So, what seems significant about Lawrence? He does have an interest in the local folklore. It's true. He was planning for a party. There was an incident with a woman close to him. Yes, I definitely think this missing person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. You think something happened then? Well, I'm not 100% certain, to be honest. I also just realised that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. That strikes me as very odd. Yeah, especially if his partner's gone missing. How do you know? I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it. He hasn't done any of the other Find My Phone things you'd normally expect. He might have been distracted by something else. Maybe he's looking for it right now. But he did try to call his phone. Yeah, tell her. What? How did it slip by my senses? Never mind. What did he say? Where is he? I don't know. There was too much static. I think his phone rang itself. These weird flashing images appeared. Yeah, let her know about that. The bit where we all shat ourselves. Not a regular call then, is it? I'll see what I can do if it really is him trying to reach through. Perhaps the line was bad, or whatever it is, it must have been serious. So what now? What do you think it could have been? Maybe it's related to the Doctor. What do you think it could have been? Well, my bug detected a space-time anomaly just before the phone went dead. That means he was in contact with some advanced tech, or even something extraterrestrial. Optimistically, that could be the Doctor. Realistically, it could be something far less friendly. I wanted to get more data, but couldn't access the phone after that. So I'm just going to remind everybody that we're playing live. One moment. One second. Hi Instagram, I'm currently live on twitch.tv/officialcdj playing Doctor Who The Lonely Assassins, and we are shitting ourselves. It's really scary. Proper creepy. Come on over, twitch.tv/officialcdj. Promo. Hey Instagram. Gotta let the gram know. Do it for the gram. Hey Boo. Do it for the Vine. Do it for the Vine. She's doing the thing from that Vine. Oh my god. Right, okay. If folks could let folks know we're playing this on Twitter and things like that, I'd be very, very appreciative. I'm going to retweet my initial tweet now. Spread the word that we're playing, because this is proper creepy and I think other people would enjoy it. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. So do you, Emma, do you genuinely think that might be our Graham? You're doing it, mate! Who's the Graham on the other end of the line? Okay. Why didn't you dig deeper anyway? What are space-time anomalies again? Let's ask for that one. They're glitches and temporal mutations. And he did say mate, Emma, as well. He's saying too coincidentally. He did say, you're doing it, mate! Most of the current anomalies we're seeing are either hangovers of the reality virus debacle or connected to the time fracture. Okay, deep pulls. But the readings on the phone indicate a very different sort of anomaly. Anyway, focus. We should see if Lawrence experienced any other unusual events in the past week. Right, where should I start? I've managed to use data you scanned to recover more files. Never run when you're scared, thank you. There might be more clues in those. Scan them, and we'll see what we can piece together. So we've got Natasha's chat and Mr. Flint's chat. Restoring mails. Restoring gallery. Got another clue. Corrupted chat. This isn't terribly encouraging. Don't tell me there's bad news already. Not so much bad news as no news. Oh. Which I suppose could be interpreted as bad news. The item you scanned. Thank you for doing that, by the way. It doesn't really fit with any of the existing data we've found so far. which means we can't use it to uncover more data. Well, not yet. Could still be useful. You're right. I'm convinced this is significant somehow. It might not help us recover data, but I think it's a lead worth following. Lead worth following. Ha 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 ha. That's another pun. Keep going. I'll let you know if anything interesting comes up. Okay. I wonder, can we call Osgood? Oh, no, but we do have a couple of mobile numbers now. Okay. Oh, we can call Osgood. Line is busy. Okay. Should we call Lawrence again? Should we do it? Line busy. Okay. The supernatural line is busy. But we have the option here to phone people. So if we find any phone numbers, we could use them. All Children... Saints Children's Hospital. Okay. Alexis Lee. Alia Coley. Banto. Balrog. Real name. That'd be someone from his D&D group. Dazza. Dad. Nat's dad. Hamish. That's his mate. Isla Townsend. Kathy Nightingale. Of course she's not going to answer. Graham might. Himself. Last Days of the Raj. Oh, is that his mate Raj? Okay, they're all nicknames. Mohammed Rashid, Malcolm Wainwright, Mum, Nats, Macaulay Sheridan, Murdoch Wiseman, Natasha Nightingale. They're married. He's married. He remarried. Oscar Huang, Petronella Osgood, Rani Chandra. That's fucking Rani from the Sarah Jane Adventures. What? Oh, I was hoping Angeli would pick up and be like, hi. Sally Sparrow. Unity Shelter Project. Ren O'Neill. Why has he got Rani Chandra? Is that just meant to be an Easter egg? Or... Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. So we've uncovered a few more things. Let's look at the gallery. Downloads won't open, and it's wibbling. But that looks like Nelson's column, which is a statue. Till death do us part. So this is Natasha, right? Is it Natasha? Have I misremembered her name? Natasha, okay. 12 photos with Natasha. So we've got this one. Got this one. Got this one. We got this one. Oh. We have a corrupted photograph. Brace yourself, especially if you're wearing headphones. Oh, that is not at all pleasant. Oh, don't like that. No, sir. All the graphics on the phone are looking weird. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what? Corrupted photo. Okay. Okay, that's weird, because there's one corrupted photo, and then the next one's all weird too. There they are. Having a gale time. What I like about this is May's theory. The game developers have, like, spent some money. They've not just, like, taken all the photos of them on the same day, obviously. Like, they've got them in different clothes, different locations. Obviously, these are all from the same little... If this is going to be, they're married, it's like, yeah, we discovered that in the other stuff. Is that the day they got engaged? That's the day they got engaged. She's showing off the ring. Okay, we can't get in there. Ugh. Let's do a bit more investigating, shall we? Okay, so we've uncovered a few more. Let's start with Isla Townsend. Psst, Izzy. Yes, Larry? So, I want to get a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas, like... Oh, Larry, what have you done now? Nothing. Come on, you can tell me. Nat's my bestie and all, but I can keep a secret. I'm serious. Can't a man just do something nice for his lovely wife just because? All right. I know she's been talking about a new Indian place, Last Days of the Raj. Oh, it's just not a nickname, it's a restaurant. That's the name. You want me to get a curry? Trust me, she'll be thrilled. Okay, curry it is then. Can I just add that you two are sickeningly sweet? I say it with love. Izzy, just checking in. Have you heard from Nat today? No, actually, why? Larry, is everything alright? I don't know. She's not been replying to my calls or texts. It's not like her to be this unresponsive. Oh no, maybe her phone's out of battery. I'll try asking around too. Keep you to the postage, yeah? Thanks, Izzy. So later that evening, Larry, no one's seen or heard from her. I'm really worried now. Larry, I'm here, I don't know what to do. I'm coming over, we'll go to the police. Okay. So that's on the 17th of February. 2 days later, 19th. Hi, Larry, how are you? Let me know if you need a chat, alright? We'll find a Larry. Don't give up hope. 19th of February seems to be the date that Larry stops responding to all messages and correspondence. So we can assume that's when he's gone missing, right? Larry, don't shoot yourself off. Please, we're all here for you. So he disappears from that conversation. Still can't get into that one. Mr. Flint. Hello, is this Mr. Flint? Who is this? If this is a telemarketer, I'm not interested. I assure you I'm not here to sell you anything. This is Lawrence Nightingale. I live near your new property. Friendly neighbour, is it? Forgive me, where are my manners? What can I help you with? That's alright. Is it just Flint, or that's Mr. Flint to you? Now, what do you want? I won't ask a third time. Wow. Right, I'll get straight to it then. There are some concerns regarding your property. Whatever the real estate agent told you, they're lying. It's not safe there. Don't go into that house. Are you calling my cousin a liar? Pardon? My cousin's the one who sold me that house. My cousin's the estate agent. Are you calling them a liar? That's not what I meant. I apologise for insulting your family, but that's not important right now. You need to stay away from that house, Mr. Flint. Please. I don't know what you're playing at, Nightingale, but I won't be told what to do like some bumbling half-wit. Perhaps if we talked over the phone, I could explain better. You have 1 minute. You hung up? Yes, because like my cousin, I'm a liar too. I suggest you stop pestering me with this nonsense. Good day, Nightingale. On earth? Mr. Flint, I apologise for the heated exchange. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. Please allow me to make amends. Why don't you pop by for supper sometime with my wife and I? We'd like to give you a proper welcome to the neighbourhood. Suppose things can get lost in translation with these modern devices. Very well. I accept your invitation, Mr. Nightingale. Excellent. Hopefully we can sort this out. What is the betting? This guy owns Wester Drumlins. What is the betting that he's got hold of that house? And Larry's noticed and gone, oh shit. And the reason Sally's not getting involved is because she's in America. Oh, okay, this is creepy. So this is his wife, Natasha. 3rd of February. Oh god, I slept through my alarms. Why didn't you wake me? It's an hour past opening now. Because I've made the executive decision to give you the day off. You're ill, Nat. You need to rest. But we're meeting the new suppliers today. And Mrs. Morris from the foster home. You sure you can manage all of it by yourself? There'll be like 12 kids for the tour. What are we betting? He brought a fun statue to supper. Oh god. I've got it all covered. Your notes are pretty detailed. Plus Oscar's here to help us as always. Trust me. We're knowing Oscar. We're knowing Oscar's there does make me feel a bit better. Larry and Oscar. Of course, you too, hon. Fine, I'll stay home today. Let me know if you need any extra help. Alright, Nat. There's some soup on the stove, by the way. Oh, did you make it? Sure. If heating it up on the stove after it was delivered counts. Suppose I appreciate the thought. Thank you, Larry. Have a good day at work. Hope you feel better, love. Okay. 16th February. Psst, Nat, important question. Did you head out without me noticing? The texts are coming from inside the house. Anyway, could you get me a pint, please? The kitchen's right next to you, but I'm right at the best part. You've only watched Trainspotting 100 times now. Don't know how you can stomach it, honestly. It's a classic. And I never knew how you could sit through Lawrence of Arabia. It's only about 3 days long. Now that's a real classic, without any gross out scenes too. Right, engaging plot that. Man, desert, and even more desert. It's the whole atmosphere and mood. And might I remind you, Peter O'Toole was a national treasure. He was quite the dessert in the desert too. Well, I can't argue with that. Wow, I just realised this film came out over 2 decades ago. Makes me feel really old. Do you want to feel old, folks? Blink is nearly 15 years old. We all have to grow up at some point. And excuse me, we're the same age. 45's not that old. Are you implying that I'm a geriatric? Ugh, I'll get the pint. Want me to bring you some iced tea too? Smooth operator. And yes, please, for what it's worth, I'm glad you chose life with me. Oh, 17th, this is the date she's gone missing. Nat, did you go out? Where are you? The kettle was left on. Was there an emergency? Seriously, Nat, where are you? Please give me a call. As the afternoon goes on, please, I've been looking everywhere for you. If you see this message, please call me, okay? Please be okay, Nat. Damn. Sally Sparrow. So this was the corrupted messages are back, yeah? Huh. Wait a minute, where are they? Hang on, it said there was extra stuff. Oh! 18th of February.
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing. It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it. You were right to escape.
What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Someone bought Wester Drumlins. What? Larry, I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you a promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen, and now she's gone. I'm coming home. We'll figure it out, okay? I'll get a flight out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I can't let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound just like her. She wanted to help too. We'll get her back. I'll contact Rani, see if there's anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Is Rani Chandra, like, doing alien investigations in London? Just be safe, okay? And please stay. Okay, I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. You're a brave man, Larry Nightingale. I think I've heard that once before, and you'll hear it again from Natasha next time. Oh my god. Can't scan all this, can we? We can. Good. Lawrence is concerned. Lawrence tells Sally his worries over Natasha's disappearance. I'm sorry, the Sarah Jane Adventures fan in me is super excited that Rani is tied into this. Oh! That wasn't there before. Y'all seeing this too, right? Y'all can see this too? It's not just me. Alerts. Sacred Circle. Sacred Circle? Ooh. You were mentioned in a comment by Jagpot in the following thread. Title: Weird Phone Corruption. Author: Jagpot. This has arrived after he's gone missing. Click on the link below to view the thread that you've been tagged in. Sacred Circle. This is like a conspiracy theory thing. Weird phone corruption. Anyone here familiar with bugs? I'm 99.999% certain I've got some kind of virus or bug on my phone, and it's glitching everything out. Down to my last few security protocols at the mo. Worst part is, so much data has been corrupted. Apologies to those waiting for my updates of Wester Drumlins. Those batch of photos were the first to go. My help if you tell us what kind of glitches, mate. Mostly just weird patterns of numbers, but now it feels like there's an image in those too. Everything keeps shifting though, so I can't tell what I'm looking at. I think I'm actually experiencing some new kind of phenomena on my phone, or that's in my phone. I don't know. The virus is just burning through my phone right now, corrupting everything. I've tried to delete the source file that I traced it back to, but it's like the virus is always 2 steps ahead of me. It's behaving like it's got a mind of its own. So people having similar experiences. The really weird thing is, it feels like something's watching me through my phone, like it's slowly waking up and forcing me to look at it. Where's the cat says, are you telling us you've got some eldritch horror on your phone? You're all looking for the unexplained, right? Here it is. And I'm getting these strange dreams, hallucinations. Even when I'm awake, I keep thinking that my arms are turning to stone. It keeps moving. The pictures I look away for a brief second. It gets closer. You were right. Let's say to Larry, you were right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wester Drumlins, don't go there. Don't go. Take a breather, mate. It'll be all right. It's too late. It's here, watching me. So we've gone back to the main page here, yeah? Oh! Is anyone else, like, legit scared? This is really creepy. Does anyone know anything about this house? Posted by Inquiring Minds. The Drumlins disappearances. The front of Wester Drumlins. Urban legends claim Wester Drumlins is a haunted house with a history steeped in mystery and death. Okay, well, we need to scan that. Boo! We found it. We found the best Doctor Who episode of the 2020s so far. This is terrifying. This is legit.
I'm sorry, I just looked at the dog and she rolled on her belly.
The dog just rolled on her back and showed you her belly because you looked at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucy's like not scared at all right now. She's good. She's good.
Sorry, what's that?
This is really scary. So just stick around for just a moment. So urban legends claim, we're on a link to the site, Into the Unknown. The Drumlins disappearances. Urban legends claim Wester Drumlins is a haunted house with a history steeped in mystery and death. Once a fine home in the boroughs of London, the building has long since fallen into disrepair. Once its luxurious decor has been the victim of neglect and vandals, though in recent years its reputation has deterred most uninvited visitors. Many have walked by Wester Drumlins without realising its paranormal significance, but its rundown appearance hides a dark history. Written histories of the property are contradictory and confusing. Some say the house once belonged to the Satchwells, a married couple of discreet wealth who lived there happily for many decades. Their tenancy ended when they mysteriously vanished in the late 60s. Nobody knows how or when this happened, but the place fell into disrepair after their departure. Whatever the explanation, they weren't the last people to disappear from Wester Drumlins. Some say as many as 12 individuals have gone missing after being seen in the vicinity of the house. Despite a number of police inquiries over the decades, none of the missing people have ever been found. And in a sinister twist, we can reveal that no investigation has ever unearthed evidence or even an indication of how or why they disappeared. Whatever the truth behind this misdouille, there is a lingering danger in Wester Drumlins. That much, at least, is a stone cold certainty.
Well, we know what it is, don't we?
Well, that's the thing. We are slowly learning over the course of this. This is Lawrence Nightingale's phone. And somehow we've gotten a hold of it. Don't know why, but we have. We are called by Petronella Osgood, who believes a friend of hers has got the phone in our possession because we're near enough to help investigate. Sections of the phone are corrupted and we couldn't access them. Sometimes things appear in the phone that weren't there a moment ago. And Larry's wife, a lady called Natasha, has gone missing since a man purchased Wester Drumlins earlier in the year. He purchased the house. Larry said, "Hi, just so you know, we lived in the neighbourhood for a while. Please don't do anything to it. I know you've bought it to whatever, but like, please just leave it alone." The guy has got really uppity about it, hasn't left it alone. And now Natasha, our wife, has gone missing. We've even phoned our ex, Sally, who's in the States, to let her know, the phone Larry has, to let her know that things are happening again. And Sally's like, "I've got to come out there." He's like, "Nope, please don't, because I don't want to lose you as well. You are the only two people I care about, and I'm not doing this to you." So,
Spooky.
it's a sequel to Blink. You recognise the name Sally? Yeah. I mean, sad that Larry and Sally didn't make it work, but they're still best mates, and they still co-own Sparrow and Nightingale, which is a bookstore, DVD archive and cafe. And Sally's recommended we get in touch with a friend of hers who apparently has already examined the place, called Rani Chandra. They're freaking tying it into Sarah Jane Adventures. This is great, but it's also really scary because we got a phone call from Larry before. On Larry's phone. From Larry. It was distorted, and when we hung up, the phone glitched and made me and several people in chat shit themselves. It's really scary. So does anyone know anything about this house? Eyes Wide Open says, dark history. Mate, that's basically every other place in London. LOL! I'd love to hear more stories from people who know the place, though. JJ Jackpot says, bruv, have you read it? Get a grip, mate. More likely that this article is a marketing ploy for something out soon. Smart, but nothing I haven't seen before. Mild Space says, I used to walk past this house from my night shift back when I was in the uni. This was back in the early 2000s. The lights would be on sometimes, and I swear I saw figures moving by the window. There'd be music playing too. An old jazzy tune. Come to think of it, I never heard any footsteps or voices. Just the music. Eyes Wide Open says, it says that the house hasn't had a new owner since the 60s. Squatters, perhaps? Mild Space could be. Place still looked like a wreck then. But those statues out by the front garden, God, I hated those. Inquiring Minds, what's wrong with the statues? Mild Space, they were in a different position every time I saw them. It was a cruel surprise whenever I spotted them somewhere else. Eyes Wide Open, theory, it's part of an underground government experiment lab, or it's where the mob takes care of their victims. That's the only logical explanation. The cover-ups. Why this wasn't mainstream news. I know it! Where's the cat? Oh, that's brilliant. I've just noticed. Where's the cat? Is that a reference to the cat? Because in Blink, don't we see a cat go into the house and then it doesn't come out again? When were these posted? There's no date for when these threads were posted, I don't think. But, like, I wonder if Where's the Cat is Sally. Former emergency operator here, says Erin404. It's been years, but I still remember the nights we get calls from Wester Drumlins. We called them ghost calls. Someone dials the line, but all you hear is silence. You think it's a joke, maybe an honest mistake, so you think to hang up, but then this feeling of dread crawls up your spine and settles in the pit of your stomach. You just know something's wrong. Mate. Got fucking goosebumps. We experienced that. We got a phone call, didn't we? It was worse when they did answer. I remember a man saying something was hunting him at the house. His words, not mine. The call cut off before I could press for more. When I sent patrol out there, they found nothing but an abandoned house. There was no trace of him. Only his car was there. The motor was still running. Hell, they found several other vehicles left there. Some had valuables nested in between car seats. I found out later that they were connected to a slew of missing person cases in the area. I don't know what's in there, but I never want to find out. Jackpot. Sorry, love, but all that proves is some bloke went, AWOL! Tell you what, I'll visit the bloody place and prove to you once and for all that it is F-A-K-E. Eyes Wide Open. Do it, Pix, or you're more of a coward than this lot are. Larry Nightingale. Trust me, you shouldn't go there. Sounds like you have a story, friend. Sounds like you have a story, friend. If you really must know, well, I lost my sister there. She went in, and I never saw her again. So that's my personal experience. Just stay away from Wester Drumlins. Again, vague statements won't make me believe you. Not as gullible as the rest, I'm afraid. Sorry to hear about your sister. Must be tough. This is going to sound weird, but I've had dreams of the place too. Dreams of being inside the house. This is long after I stopped passing it. All I can see is a window. I'm looking out at the path where I used to walk home. Sometimes I'd see myself walking and staring up at the house. Other times, I feel something touching me on my shoulder. It's cold. Harsh. Whenever I try to turn and look at it, I wake up. So, I wasn't going to say anything about the dreams, but now that you've brought it up, I've had them too. In mine, I'm looking at a phone. An old one with a rotary dial. The handle's in my hand, pressed to my ear. I don't hear anything most of the time, but when something starts breathing at the other end, that's when I wake up. Fascinating stuff, guys. Thanks for sharing. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm taking note to never visit Wester Drumlins. The dreams check out with my government theory. Those lot are always up to something, and it's not always good. statues in Hammond Square. Maya Whaler. Basically what the title says. First time poster, long time lurker. I took a holiday to London last spring and took a few touristy pictures at Hammond Square. My mum did a few cheeky poses with the cherub statues, the ones near the water fountain. I was looking through the pictures a few days ago and the statues look different. As in, there seem to be more than I remembered and some are facing the wrong way. It sounds crazy, but they were definitely not facing the camera when we took those photos. I know it seems insignificant, but it's weird, right? Anyone else experience something similar? Bad Sleeper 74, which is me and a few people in chat, I imagine, after reading all these, says, that's odd, to say the least. Maybe your phone camera malfunctioned. Some double exposure mishap? Noel AF Clover says, or No Leaf Clover. No Leaf Clover says. Or maybe your memory's just failing you, love. Ms. Velveteen, I wouldn't put it past Hammond Square to have another freaky statue incident. Maya Whaler. Yeah, I know of what I saw. Can't believe I didn't think of that. I'll check. Another incident. Happened a couple of years ago, in the summer. Some drunk hecklers were ganging up on this street performer, poor fella. He was a living statue, so he wasn't responsive to their taunts, duh. But then they got rough, started shoving him. One of them took it too far and pushed him to the ground. His body... How do I say this? It exploded when it hit the pavement. Shattered to bits like marble. It was a mess of blood, flesh and stone. Chaos ensued, the attackers fled and people were freaking out at how his body came apart like that. He was dead by the time the medics arrived. I mean, how'd you survive an ordeal like that? When they picked him up, they said he was unusually heavy and his skin was hard, like it was cast in stone. But his insides were still fleshy, human. The news reported that the man had frozen solid overnight, and that was that, but I don't believe it for a second. It's impossible. I know there's something more they're hiding. Okay, so remember, not Blink, but the second Weeping Angel story, Time of Angels and Flesh and Stone, sets up the idea that that which contains the image of an angel itself becomes an angel. Amy looks at one on the monitor for too long, and then she starts like rubbing her eye, and there's an image of an angel in her eye, and her skin starts to turn to stone. And then we learn that all the people in the caverns that they're exploring that all these statues aren't statues from this dead society. It's the society. They'd all turned to stone. Because they'd all gazed too long at an angel. So looking at Weeping Angel briefly, you're fine. Keep looking at it, imprints on your brain. So this person must have seen the statues in the square that have moved. He's looked at them too long, and he himself had started to turn to stone on the outside. That is really fucking scary. Oh my god. That's crazy. How come it didn't make international headlines? I wouldn't have visited had I known something like that happened. No Leaf Clover says, because it's an urban legend, don't listen to Ms. Velveteen, dear. There's nothing to be scared of in jolly old England. That's one heck of an urban legend. But I think Bad Sleeper 74 solved my mystery. These statues seem to appear when my camera's on, but they're like AR filters. You know, the ones on social media. But I can't move or manipulate them. Oh, they're just there. Don't remember downloading this filter, but sure wish I could figure out how to switch it off. There are angels in his phone. I have an update. This one's creepy. I tested the filter on different places in my house, including the kitchen. I was making dinner last night when I saw a face protruding from my walls. When I looked closer, it kind of looked like those cherub statues. I checked the other rooms where I tested the filter, and there were more faces on the walls and floors. What unnerves me most is the giggling I keep hearing. Can you show us? If this is some bizarre joke, I don't appreciate it. Why are you still in the house? You shouldn't stay there if something's coming through the walls. That's what gets you killed in horror movies. Larry chimes in. Sorry for barging in. Are you still seeing those statues? I've had some experience with these things. Please DM me when you see this. No Leaf Clover says, you're wasting your time. It's been weeks since they posted here. Must have been a troll, and these good people here bought it. Mayo Whaler's dead, aren't they? Weird phone corruption. Anyone here familiar with bugs? Okay, we've read that one. Which one have we not read? Tales from the War, Part 3. This is certainly a fascinating discussion. I'm compelled to continue the thread and share a tale of my own. Now, I'm not a history buff, says City Size, but I surely wasn't alive during World War II, but what I experienced that day feels like an echo, I suppose, from the Blitz. I was waiting for the last train home, took myself in a seat with a book, headphones were full blast. It was normal, until I realised that it had been too long before a train arrived. When I looked up, I didn't recognise the platform I was on. It was old, had a different name too, but what's troubling was that it was completely filled with people. Lined up and seated by the walls, the floors, even on the tracks. They were dressed in clothes like you see in period films. No one paid me any mind until I started heading for the exit. People were screaming at me to stay inside, that I'd endanger everyone by leaving. A siren started ringing as I fought through them, drowning out their screams until I felt a rumbling and saw a bright light. That was it. Apparently I'd seemed hypnotised and was staring at the sky, blocking the underground entrance the whole time. I don't know. What do you lot make of it? Last Toast says, whoa, sounds like you went back in time. Have a crisis. Oh, God. Says, this doesn't beat that Last Toast. I think I'm my grandmother's reincarnated World War II boyfriend story. Larry Nightingale. Can I ask what station this was? I wonder if it was an old one that didn't make it. It was Walham Green. There isn't a station with that name. What if they renamed the station? Could have renovated it since then. Terra404 says, tried to look up anything similar during the Blitz on the Met Archives, but I found something else that's equally bizarre. Check it. Please tap on the download button to retrieve your requested file. If there are any issues with your download, please contact your records administrator. The content available on this website, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, so we downloaded the file. We'll check that out. Someone hanging off a barrage balloon. Metal. Funny how the film industry hasn't found this to capitalise off yet. Okay. Oh, that shape is getting more and more prominent, isn't it? Where did we find all that? Was that in chats? No, it was in emails, wasn't it? Let's have a look at this download. Davies Street. Davies, that's a reference. An old newspaper clipping detailing a series of odd events. Can we read it? It's a little bit hard to read. Look out in the blackout. Dig for victory. Snipping our first coupon. Reasons for rationing. The Cockneys are in it. Okay, let's try and read that story. Okay, so there was a station destroyed in the Blitz. The names of the people in the thing here are all names from like people who've been involved in the creation of Doctor Who. That's a nice little touch. Okay. A woman holds on for dear life. More strange scenes have been reported across the capital as several citizens have come forward to claim that they saw a young woman clinging to a barrage balloon over St. Paul's Cathedral during the bombings last Tuesday night. She was apparently wearing a Union Jack and denim trousers. Reference. We've also downloaded this, which seems to be that photo of a column. Okay, this is scary. Mail. So that was the mention on the forums. Okay. No reply at the Craft web. So it's to Larry from No Reply at the Craft. Featured article, Illusions of Security. This week, we take a look back at one of our older articles to explore a rather surprising installation outside a Van Gogh exhibition. A fleeting construct, only there for a brief time, is it a coincidentally placed random object or a brilliant critical commentary of our social landscape? Illusions of Security. Painting you a picture of the world of art and culture. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it, folks? A photo of the sculpture taken by Alex Kensington. I think that's a little nod to Alex Kingston. It was during the Louvre's 2010 exhibition of Vincent van Gogh's work that I encountered a most unusual piece of art. I was, of course, no stranger to the Van Gogh exhibit, though magnificent his painted works were familiar to me by this point. No, it was a sculpture, one not even placed in the exhibit itself. Vincent and the Doctor! A friend and I came across it outside the building, standing rather imposingly before the doors. It was a large blue telephone box of sorts with police markings. Naturally, we became curious as to the booth's contents. We tried to get into the box, but the doors would not open, and the windows were frosted, so we could not see inside. Amid our puzzlement, a loud pulsing noise came from the box, and we stepped away in shock, only to see it vanish before our eyes. We debated the significance of the work for hours after. To this day, I believe it remains one of the most mysterious and ingenious criticisms of our world today. It is a damning commentary on the lack of transparency in police work and an embodiment of the frustration felt by the public in its search for answers. Try though we did, we could not find the artist's signature anywhere on the sculpture, but whoever they are, I commend them for their ingenuity and boldness of their work, and I look forward to seeing more. It's what this world needs. It's also kind of funny because, like, in the Tom Baker story, City of Death, the Doctor, Romana, and Detective Duggan run into the TARDIS in the middle of an exhibit. And in that time, thank you for contributing to the stream challenge, Emma. Bless your eyes. In that time, there are two patrons, one played by John Cleese, just staring at it, talking about it as though it's part of the gallery. They run in, go in, the TARDIS dematerializes, and they barely bat an eyelid, and they're like, exquisite, exquisite. And they're like remarking on, like, you know, how amazing it is. Like, so this in itself is sort of like a little City of Death Easter egg. Like, it's a reference to Vincent and the Doctor, but like the person who's seen this thing disappear has just gone, it's amazing, and a brilliant commentary on today's society. That's really good. So this would imply, if he's getting these alerts, this would imply that he's looking for clues to the whereabouts of the Doctor, who, keep in mind, Larry hasn't met. He just saw him briefly, like in the street at the end of Blink. Oh god, here we go. Dear Lawrence, thank you for registering to findme.web. Whatever you're going through right now, we are happy to provide any support we can. Please head over to our homepage and start filling in the details of your missing loved one. We've got more corrupted files. Dear Lawrence, someone has sent an update to your report. Please click the link below to review. Gah! Oh, that felt horrible. Ugh. Ah! Okay, we can access some of them. Oh, Jesus, it's creepy. Dear Lawrence, this is Amy Lennox. I hope you remember me. I'm a friend of your mum. Okay, so this is the complaint about the sandwich. Oh, it's just the email inbox. We can't get out of the email inbox. We can't get out of the email inbox. What's going on? Scan and send the Sacred Circle forum thread to us. Okay, so we need to get out of here then. What's happening? Are we locked out? Okay. What's happened? Sacred Circle forum thread to Osgood. Which one? Which one? The weird phone corruption one? Oh, we've not sent it to her. That's the... Are we locked out? What's happening? Oh, no. Resume. What is happening? Check each email for new stuff. Oh, oh. Ah, there it is. Yeah, this is what set it off, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, God, that was creepy. It's like we got stuck. Find Me is a charitable database built to help people find their missing loved ones, on top of working closely with the police who provide free and confidential support during your trying times. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so we need to figure out the exact date she was missing. We know she's 45, because she said that, like, we're not past it. Remember? Oh, hang on. We'll do the home address later. As far as we know, she identifies female. Oh, God. The shape is getting thicker. Eye colour. She has brown eyes. Let's go to the browser. Can we go there? Yeah. What date has she been missing since? So 17th of February. Let's see if that corresponds with the communication with Mo. Let us assume it's 17th of February. Yeah? 17th of February, and we need to put the... Oh, we need to put the home address in, don't we? Okay. Henrik's. '71 Timber Street. Okay. The home address is 70... Not 72, you dingus. 71. Oh, we can capitalise. Good, because I don't want to be rude. 71. If you just joined us, make sure to drop a host. Don't forget, if you're watching this live, you can also catch me at Stoke-on-Trent tomorrow. Come and meet me and Aga the dog. Timber Street. And she's been missing since the 17th of February 2021. Eye colour, brown. Gender, she identifies as female. Search. Thanks for the host, Lemming. Natasha Nightingale, missing since 17th February, 71 Timber Street. Age of disappearance 45. Update for you, buddy. I'm afraid it's not good news. I asked around. You were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. No signs of forced entry or anyone coming over the fence into your home. And from what you tell me, pretty much all personal effects are still in the house, so she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checked in with a couple of pals at Scotland Yard too. Had them run every database I could think of. Not a sniff, not in the whole of London. I hate to sound corny, but it's like she just vanished into thin air. Sorry, Lawrence. She was your wife, and I know this must be hard to hear, but this is the deadest of dead ends I've ever seen in my 16 years of doing the job. I think this investigation is over. That's not good, is it? Is that all for the new messages? We still can't get into that one. Okay. Well, this is really deeply upsetting, isn't it? Any new chats? None as of yet. Right. Have we got everything done that we can get done? Send stuff to Osgood. Look for more corrupted fragments. and send them to Osgood. Okay, stuff we need to catch up with Osgood anyway. Upload a clue. Let's start with the doctor related stuff, shall we? The Louvre's blue box. This sighting does tally with some old recorded incidents. The doctor really should be more careful with where they put the time machine. But why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the doctor can meet him in the flesh? Do you know the doctor? No is a strong word. But yes, I've met them. A few times, actually. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. The doctor offered me a chance. Once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was that other time too, but then I died. But that's a whole other story. So what's the doctor like? Yeah, that's a good question. Who's texting us? Is it Osgood or is it Zygon Osgood? The doctor is lots of things. Yo, Chewy, kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. Somehow. I should have picked Sounds Fantastic. Oh, Matt, thank you very much for giving out a sub, you beautiful boy. It's easy to miss, but there's a certain melancholy with them. Eons of living could do that to a person, I suppose. You join us, those who just tuned in the middle of a genuinely really scary mystery game. We went in going, oh, it's a Doctor Who mobile game. This will be fun. Nope. What kind of alien is the Doctor anyway? The Doctor's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Okay, we're actually getting some just fan wanky information now. What does the Doctor look like? Oh, the Doctor looks pretty much like you and me. Except for the two hearts thing. That's a bit different. Anyway, good that we've found more evidence of the Doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Oh! Who the hell is this?
Shark 17.
Oh my god, it's a number station. Okay, things just got creepier.
Shark
1747. Type in Shark 1747 in chat, please.
747.
Shark 1747, just in case. Hey, that was a call, right? The signal is odd. Who was it? Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. She is tapped into the phone in some degree, so I understand that she got the call. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Could be a data corruption. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Emma. It's possible, but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history and see if the number plays back. I'll look into it when I can later. Okay, we'll do that soon. So we know that Natasha is missing, has been registered on a website. This is our wife, Larry's wife, Natasha, the guy's phone we found. Natasha must be the woman Mo was talking about. She was his wife. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know what it's like to lose people. You never really feel the same. Natasha didn't leave the house and there were no signs of forced entry, so what happened to her? Everybody's been watching this so far who watches Doctor Who. What has happened? Because we as humans have figured it out, but the player character has no clue. I wonder if Lawrence accepted this or if he decided to take matters into his own hands. Well, he did go missing and we did find his phone, didn't we? Let's have a look at the special someone. This is the photo of them engaged. Looks like Natasha and Lawrence were happy. Well, until now. Seeing this makes it much more real. It is real, but I understand what you mean. Lots to process, isn't it? There's a chance of getting her back. If not, we help someone gain closure. Either way, we have to try. Hope isn't lost yet. Let's have a little look at the London Chronicle we found in the Conspiracy Forum. Now, hold on. Mystery woman clings on for dear life. There's something very strange about that story. Do you see what? Spot the anomaly too. You might have to give me a pointer. It's just another crazy wartime incident. Yeah, anomaly. It's a woman in a Union Jack t-shirt and jeans holding onto a barrage balloon. Well done. I wonder what it could mean. The report makes it clear the woman was dressed in clothing from our era. I'm guessing this is another mess relating to the time fracture. What's a time fracture? She keeps mentioning that. Tickets available now. Oh, the usual. A little problem that could trigger the end of the world as we know it. Don't worry. We have top people working on it right now. Top people. Oh, God, that's a freaking Indiana Jones reference. I'll forward this information to my colleagues. They'll know what to do. Meanwhile, I'll need to focus our efforts on finding Lawrence. Let's go for Lawrence's concern. Wester Drumlins. Must be in a state of some sort. I'll look into it. They seem scared of the place. Good catch. Buildings are truly anomalies of their own. People go on about the mysteries of space and the ocean, but buildings can hide even more secrets in plain sight, and this one seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. The Drumlins' disappearances. These urban legend websites always seem wildly implausible, but I've stumbled across my fair share of leads on them before. I suppose when you actually discover something truly bizarre or improbable, you tend to share it with people who might believe you. Wait, you investigate urban legends too? How did 12 people go missing like that? Article sounds a bit far-fetched to me. Let's ask about investigating urban legends, because we want to learn more about Osgood. That's one of our objectives. I believe there's always a grain of truth in everything. For instance, did you know that some shadows are considered to be parasitic? Sorry, got sidetracked for a bit. Vashta Narada. At any rate, this will help with establishing Lawrence's thought process. So he's not the conventional sort. That could make things difficult. Emma's like, references! Corrupted photo. One of the many things that made us shit ourselves. Aha! Progress. Fabulous. What kind of progress? The items are more like fragments, really. The two pieces you scan connect to each other. What does that mean to us? Hard to say, my friend. Sniff. We still don't know how it fits in with the other data on the phone, but my guess is that all the fragments connected like these two will get a better picture when we've got all the pieces. So keep scanning. And carry on scanning. What? I misread that completely. Corrupted email. Good or bad Huh, you tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together. So it looks like we are getting somewhere. Good, guys, we're investigating. I'm sensing something's not making sense to you. You're really getting to know me. And you're spot on. You see, that's 3 pieces now. By the way, if you're watching this, if you can watch on headphones, bonus, because the sound mix in this has been terrifying. None of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. Maybe the last piece will make sense of this. You're right, or at least I hope you're right. Go get the rest. I'll be waiting. Oh, look what I've found. Sacred Circle. This is a conspiracy theory message board, which has provided some of the biggest scares so far because the stories are terrifying. I used to peruse it myself, some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's this Jack fella experiencing glitches with his phone? Should I be worried? I don't see why you should be. You're in perfectly capable hands. Mine! Since you haven't been experiencing similar issues, fear not. Jack's last words about Larry, he was right about Wester Drumlins. Yet another mention of that place. Do you think Lawrence could have helped him? Could the same thing have happened to Lawrence? My guts tell me no, he doesn't have his phone. You do. But not to worry, I know what I'm doing. I have major precautions in place to keep us both safe, but do tell me if there's any weirdness about. I've had a closer look at what you sent me so far, and I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. You can tell that from data. I'm a scientist. It's what we do. It's what we do, kid. We need to redouble our efforts at finding Lawrence and Natasha. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we'll find more clues about the doctor along the way. So what's the plan? Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our speciality after all. I feel like I've heard about UNIT before. What? How? This is highly classified information. But you've come this far, you deserve to know. The Unified Intelligence Task Force, UNIT for short. Our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially, we don't exist anymore. Unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time fracture debacle right now. Thanks for trusting me, Osgood. Not a word about this to anyone. And you're welcome, partner. So, as I was saying, it's down to us to solve this. What do you think we should look into next? Lawrence's chat with Sally is interesting. Yes, I was thinking that. It almost sounds like they know what happened to Natasha. And there's clearly some connection to this at Wester Drumlins' place. Lawrence's voice message also implies a them from Wester Drumlins. Good spot, I noticed that. What are your thoughts about this ominous them? Well, it feels worrying. Could be anyone. Maybe he thought someone kidnapped Natasha. That's what the angels do. Possibly, but none of this feels like a kidnapping case. No ransom demand, no reason to target Natasha. At any rate, Lawrence specifically mentioned Wester Drumlins. That makes it our next lead. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find out about the place. What are you going to do? I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house personally, with both him and his wife disappearing. Let's just hope I'm not the next one to go missing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We all good? That shape is getting more and more defined. Okay, we have a video file in here now in the downloads that we can't watch. So I check that none of the photos have changed. They all seem to be the same. Right. Wester Drumlins. Oh! Jesus. Oh! Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Can you see it? Can you guys see it? It's not just me, right? You can see it. Oh! 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 Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, there are 3 downloads there now instead of 2. We've got that video file in there now for some reason. Chewy, I'm absolutely going to hydrate, but not only am I going to hydrate, I'm first going to go to the toilet. People who are watching this live right now, you're not going to see me go to the toilet. But what I want you to do in the chat is give me your solution on how you would deal with a weeping angel. Your mission is you just got to escape it. You got to get away from a weeping angel. How would you do it? Yes, Chewy, I think that's what's going on. How would you do it? How would you get away from it? You're in a house. You know there's a weeping angel in the house. How do you get out? I want your theories by the time I get back. Back to hell, Satan! Not today! today, Satan. Whew. Y'all come up with theories? Chewie says, Polaroid camera. Use the photo of the angel and place it facing towards the angel. Two angels looking at each other. Do you have like an easel to prop up a Polaroid photograph at eyeline height for an angel? Emma says, grab the nearest mirror, make that ugly motherfucker catch a glimpse of itself, then run like the wind, bullseye. You know, I do think, I think a mirror is probably a good shout. Like, it's the same as Chewie's theory, albeit without the specificity of having a Polaroid camera and an easel or a microphone stand height thing with you. I'm have some crisps as well. But a mirror might be the trick. Because that's the problem here, isn't it? This guy, Mr. Whatever, has gotten hold of Wester Drumlins. Larry's got in touch with him and said, please don't do anything to the property. I know you own it. I know you own the land. Leave it alone. Because, of course, down in the basement are 4 weeping angels staring at each other, locked in an eternal staring contest. So we know that could work, but... Here's a question. Did the angels specifically remember Larry? That the TARDIS, Sally, and Lawrence trapped them where they were. Do they remember him? Is this revenge? Is it specifically revenge? Are weeping angels petty bitches? Let's continue, shall we? So check for recovered emails, check for recovered chats. Find one more corrupted fragment and send it to Osgood. Scan and send any sightings of the TARDIS to Osgood. Okay. So there are now 3 downloads. Ugh, so creepy. Still got this corrupted photo. Okay. I'll start with the chats. Oh, Oscar Huang. Hello, Mr. Nightingale. I'm at the shop right now, but it's still locked. This is a new employee, right? Try calling Mrs. Nightingale, but she's not picking up. Mr. Nightingale? Are we supposed to be closed today? I've got some customers out here too. Oscar, sorry. Tell everyone the shop's closed until further notice. Do let the others know too. Thanks. Is everything okay? This is text after Natasha went missing. Sorry to bother you again, but do I still have a job? Is this because I accidentally melted some of the merchandise in the rare DVD display? Are you both going bankrupt? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just been thinking about myself. I should have pushed for more sales. Oscar, calm down. It's none of those things. Nat's missing. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nightingale. Please let me know how I can help. Anything. A few days later. Hi, Oscar. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Oscar. Gonna take you up on that offer. Could you come over and pick up the keys to the shop, please? I might be going on a trip. Of course, I'm on my way. You're going to look for Mrs. Nightingale? Something like that. And I'm leaving you in charge while I'm gone. I won't let you down, sir. So we know that Oscar was left to look after the shop when he went looking for his wife. Okay. We have more chats with Sally. Hello, Sally Sparrow. This is from last year. This is from 2020. So that's it then. Articles live. Into the Unknown isn't exactly the BBC, is it? It's better this way. Oh, so that was the conspiracy site we read. They had the article about Wester Drumlins. Too much attention and people might take it as a challenge. I trust Rani. She knows what she's doing. No one's stepping foot in that house again. Then we can finally put this behind us. I think so. Honestly, it's a relief. I'll feel at least 10 stone lighter. Pun not intended. Relax. I think we've earned the right to joke about it now. Oh, stone. Okay, ha ha. I guess you're right. But still, I know it's always difficult for you. I hope you can finally make some peace with this, Sally. Maybe. It never felt right before. Think of it this way. Kathy would be livid if she knew you'd spent all this time grovelling. Oh, definitely guilty of that. I just need to be sure it wouldn't happen again to anyone. Speaking of Kathy, is that what you did to move on, I mean? Well, yeah, my sister can get quite scary. But I also think that the situation was impossible to solve all at once. I kind of took it slow and made sure I could breathe in between, you know? Larry, that's too easy. No, it's brave. None of this is easy. I think that's the first time you called me that. What, brave? I definitely have. Not those exact words, maybe. For what it's worth, I'm glad it was you. I mean, all things considered, not that I wanted it to happen. Me too, Larry. Thanks for sticking with me, though. Even after well, I'm happy we're friends. So yeah, confirmation that Sally Sparrow and Larry Nightingale were together, ended the relationship amicably, and are still busy mates. What do you think you'll do now it's over? Good question. It's one I can't just answer. It was one I can't answer just yet, but you know what? I think I can find some comfort in that. And now we know from the later chat that she buggers off to the States. Has Sarah Jane died in the Doctor Universe, asks Mr. Lemming. Not in canon. The Doctor Who in Lockdown short Farewell Sarah Jane came out in 2020 online, which is all the lockdown stuff is canon if you want it to be. It's up to you. It's like the books or Big Finish or whatever. Like, it's not official. It's not canon. Even if the official channels put it out, it's not canon unless it's in the program. That's sort of the rules with all these franchise things. If the thing happens in the show or the film, hang on. If the thing happens in the show or in the film, it's canon. Anything that happens in the books, audios, web content isn't necessarily canon, because the people working on the show or the film might change their minds about something and do something else because it's a story they'd rather tell. So they don't want to be bound strictly by things that happened in a spin-off audio from the late 90s or a book that was published last year in a kids series, or do you know what I mean? So Sarah Jane isn't canonically dead in the world of Doctor Who, but we have a final story with that Lockdown Who short film, which implies that Rani's the one who sort of says goodbye to Bannerman Road and has Mr. Smith shut down in the attic. So I'm assuming someone else gets hold of Bannerman Road, but the idea is they have no idea that there's an alien supercomputer in the attic. But yeah. Mr. Flint, here we go. Mr. Flint sent an audio recording. Mr. Nightingale, what do you want? I tried to be civil about this, and against my advice, you continue to be a thorn in my side. Mr. Flint, I have no idea what you're on about. If you have any issues with the renovations, you'll have to bring it up with the council. Save it! I just spent 2 hours cutting up all the red tape you tried to throw in my direction. You can't stop me from doing what I wish with my property. You don't understand. Look, why don't we talk about this? This is not a discussion. Just let this go and walk away. My previous email stands. For those who are just tuning in, this is the man who has apparently bought the property Wester Drumlins house. And Larry Nightingale has been saying, mate, I know you bought it. Don't do anything with it. Please don't do anything with it. And he's not having any of it. He's already pissed off. He's like, don't tell me what to do with my own property. I've bought the property. I'll do whatever I want with it. The guy not realising that there are 4 immortal stone alien killers in the basement.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute imbecile. Mr. Nightingale, my dear chap, how did it get to this? I will tell you how it got to this, Nightingale. Your insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out renovations in my cellar. Now, most people know me as an easygoing man who... For God's sake, make a fresh cup and get it right this time, you glistening simpleton. An easygoing man who prefers to find common ground. But in this case, the only grounds in question belong to me. Wester Drumlins is mine to do with as I wish, and I intend to open up its cellars. Attempt to coerce or scare me again, and I shall contact both my lawyers and the police. Actually, I rather think the boys in blue would be fascinated by your tales of killer statues, might even get you committed. And if you think you could remain silent when they pull you in for questioning, the chief constable is an old golfing friend of mine. He'd make you sing, Nightingale. He'd make you sing. I've so enjoyed our little chat. Toodle pip.
Well, Mr. Flint's a twat, isn't he? What a horrid individual. What if he knows full well what the angels can do and he's just unleashing them? Because he's a prick. Okay. Oh, I'm really not a fan of that. Okay. We still have some corrupted emails. Okay. To Larry Nightingale, your latest complaint from Eloise BHC support. You ready? Dear Mr. Nightingale, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to provide you an update regarding your previous complaint of the West of Drumlins estate. On February 3rd, 2021, an agent was dispatched to the property to investigate the concerns outlined in your correspondence. After a thorough inspection, they found the building up to code. Thus, we have no plans to proceed with further action at this time. We understand that you've submitted a total of 3 reports concerning this estate since its acquisition. Our team has investigated each of these claims, but they continue to find no evidence of wrongdoing. Unfortunately, we cannot entertain any further complaints regarding West of Drumlins without absolute evidence. If you have a dispute with the property owner, we suggest you contact them directly or seek the aid of a mediation service to resolve the issue. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any other concerns. Regards, Eloise Han, Council Support Representative, Britannia Housing Council. So we made official complaints about the house before, I guess, starting the dialogue with Mr. Flint. Okay. Let's get this scanned. You ready? Hey, Ronnie. Hope all's well with you. Sally and I just want to thank you again for your help with our West of Drumlins article. Getting it featured on some high-profile sites, as well as a few of the urban legend sites, really was going above and beyond the call of duty. It's something we both appreciate. There's no way we'd have managed to get it published so quickly and seen so widely without your help and advice. I doubt anyone else would have given us a hand. I can't say I blame them, to be honest. The things I've seen, the stuff I know about, well, most people wouldn't believe a word of it. The fact you listened and understood meant the world to me. Clyde was right. You're a special person. By the way, how is he? Not seen him for ages. Tell him I say hi and send him my congrats. I see his homeless charity just opened its 3rd shelter. Oh! You beautiful game! So the implication there is that Clyde is running homeless shelters. Which makes sense, because if you've seen the Sarah Jane Adventures Series 5 story, The Death of Clyde Langer, which is hands down, quite possibly, the best story the show ever did. Curse of Clyde Langer. Of course he would open a homeless shelter. Oh my god. Boo! She's asleep. Try to let her out. I'll tell her later. Oh, meant to say, also that implies that Rani and Clyde are hanging out all the time. I meant to say, I saw some sites refuse to publish articles anonymously. And for those, you gave Sally and me the pseudonym of Cal Nye Wallers. Very nice. I see what you did there. Cal Nye Wallers? Cal Nye Wallers? I'm missing that one. How about you guys? Cal Nye Wallers. Thanks again, Lawrence. P.S. I saw the piece you wrote in the Metropolitan magazine about devils of the sea helping waylaid mariners. Absolutely fascinating. Holy shit. So, sea devils are doing good work helping sailors. And also, Rani went on to become a journalist, which is what she always wanted to do. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that Maze Theory, the makers of this game, were like, we need to flesh out like different people that they're corresponding with. We'll create this character, that character. Oscar works the shop with them. Natasha, Larry's new wife. Should put some Sarah Jane Adventures characters in here as well. That is so. I really appreciate that nod. That is really, really, really sweet. That is so cool. Oh, did she get back to him? Yes. Hi, Lawrence. No worries. It was my pleasure to help. Given that what you and Sally experienced, I think it's best we don't let anyone near West of Drumlins ever again. Let's hope your article keeps any potential buyers well away. And I'm glad you like the pseudonym. Do let me know if someone tell me I'm missing that one, aren't I? Calney Wallers? Colney Waller? I don't know. Do let me know if Colney Wallers. Please, someone tell me if I'm missing something here. Sally and Lawrence. Is that? Oh, it's an anagram. Okay. Anagram? I can't remember if I'm using the right words. There's got more stories of the bizarre. You've got quite a few editors interested in your style. Cheers, Rani. She's literally saying, like, I'll happily publish stuff for you as well. That's really cool. She's an editor. She's working somewhere as an editor. She's a journalist. And they're secretly doing, like... Anagram this one. They're secretly doing, what do you call it? Alien cover-up stuff to keep people safe. So there's one more fragmented thing we've not found yet. But I guess we just haven't stumbled into it yet. Okay, here we go. Uploading clues. Carl Nywalla's. Hang on. Yes, I thought so. There was an article about Western Drumlins on the website you scanned earlier. Wait a second, look! Carl Nywalla's is an anagram. Can you see what of? Oh, I see it. Thanks, Emma. Cheers. Can't believe I didn't spot it immediately. One second. Carl Nywalla's is an anagram of Lawrence and Sally. Lawrence and Sally must have spread stories about Western Drumlins to keep people away from it. The big question is, why? 1 second. That'll be it. I thought something downstairs was... Oh no, yeah, there's something downstairs. I've not got any shoes on. Apparently you have a parcel. Boo? You have a parcel. Yeah, there's a slip through the door. Or not. I'm still alive though, I can't really... Dally. Oh, Boo, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Well, I'm not looking for you. Well, I do, but it's not looking for 2 days. Okay. Are you okay to knock on at some point after you knock on the door? I'm there, apparently. Sorry, we had a random surprise knock on the door. Okay. Let's crack on, shall we? Okay. So it was just spooky, considering we're talking about like corrupted phone lines and angels at creepy houses, and then suddenly I hear a noise from downstairs. Salons. Lawrence and Sally must have spread stories about Western Drumlins to keep people away from it. The big question is, why? Maybe there's more information in the article? I remember Lawrence telling Sally someone new owns it now. Yeah. Interesting. I suspect Lawrence would have tried to warn the new owner. Problem is, we don't know who that is. We do. Oh.
Watcher 932.
Watcher 9327.
Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327.
So could you put both of the ones we've got so far, the Shark and the Watcher? You just got another weird call, didn't you? What was that one like? Static and numbers. Did you notice any patterns? Both numbers start with words. Same voice, different phone numbers. Was it a different phone number? Interesting. Either way, they're trying to cover their tracks. Or trying extremely hard to get in touch. Just a second. I just pulled up some information from the call data. Looks like both calls were from old landline numbers. Very old numbers. Probably 70 or 80 years old, in fact. Could you trace the source? Theoretically, I could. But I'd rather pay full attention to our main investigation. The phone's corruption might be causing these calls. Best we just wait and see if it happens again. We've more pressing issues right now. Okay. I think we need to call those numbers back, don't we? Very diplomatic. Oh, very diplomatic, Mr. Flint. So he's the current owner of Wester Drumlins. That's why Lawrence was locking horns with him. Also mentioned the eerie stories he was spreading about the place. Everything leads us to that place. Yes, we should find out as much as possible about Wester Drumlins. Well, that's frustrating. I'd hoped to find out more. What do you mean? I mean, we did learn some things. But I don't know how useful they are to us at this point. I know Lawrence and Sally wanted to keep people away from Wester Drumlins. And went to great lengths for it. And we've hit a dead end. No, we haven't. There's still more to investigate. I don't know how much more we can do on our own with just the phone data to go on. Did you find anything at Lawrence's house? He clearly hasn't been home in a while. His car was nearby, though, and the keys to it were in his living room. All the stuff he ordered for that party is still in the boot. He didn't drive anywhere, then? Yes. And his friends weren't sure where he was either. So they didn't give him a ride. Exactly. If he vanished somewhere, it was close to home. Well, there was something odd about the master bedroom. An outline of dust on the wall in front of the dresser, like something was taken off the wall. I'm guessing it was the dressing table mirror? Sure it was a mirror? Most likely. I mean, it's not like you'd hang an oil painting over the dresser, would you? It seems like everything is just leading to more questions right now. We'll have to answer them then. I appreciate that spirit. Whatever's going on, Wester Drumlins is the centre of it. Lawrence seemed to believe that anyway. I managed to contact a colleague of mine, Aisha. She's going to have a look around Wester Drumlins. But Flint lives there. If he's still renovating, he probably hasn't moved in yet. But I'll warn Aisha to look out for him just in case. Can you trust Aisha with this? Absolutely, 100%. Aisha and I have been on a lot of unit adventures together. I trust her to have my back, and I'd do the same for her. Funny story, actually. I once got Aisha out of a difficult scrape involving a cyborg shark and a bobsled. Her radio expertise came in handy too. So that's normal for you then. Well, normal is a relative term in a strange universe. Anyway, I'll drop Aisha a message now. Meanwhile, could you look through the phone again, see if we've missed anything? Let me know if you find something. Okay, so let's try and call back those weird bloody numbers, shall we? The first one was Harks. Ah! Mr. Flint requesting a video call.
Mr. Nightingale, Lawrence, Larry. I was devastated to hear about your wife, Natalie, I believe her name is, or was.
Oof.
But it does rather prove my point, that you should end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins.
Oh.
I've been a patient man.
He's got a stony cheek.
Scaremongering, and let's be frank, your threats. But I've instructed my lawyers, Derbyshire and Mills, to seek a restraining order against you. Your obsession with my property must cease forthwith.
His cheeks turning to stone.
To face. Incidentally, my contractors have reported seeing a figure on the grounds of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. It is over. I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 17.
Shark 1747. Should we try it like phonetically? SHARK 1747. So not that then. Raw Tech Watcher. Oh, so there are. Oh, okay, Raw Tech Watcher. Okay, yeah, they're anagrams too. See if there's any other objective we missed. Find one more corrupted fragment, send it back to Osgood. Scan and send any sightings of the TARDIS to Osgood. Okay. I got something. Drop that call. I need to talk to you. Hello? Sorry, I couldn't hang up. Good news, bad news. Good news, I think we have a chance at recovering more data. Bad news, we have to be very, very quick about it. How? Some of the items you scanned earlier look corrupted. They contain random numbers of pieces of text. Do you remember them? Not really. Why? Which ones? Well, sorry about this, but you might have to look for those items. The data in those items is shifting and changing, which is very strange, but that means I might be able to reconstruct more information from them. I need you to hunt down those remaining corrupted items and scan them now. Right, I'm on it. We have to move lightning fast. I don't know how long the items will remain in this state. Try and find and scan as many corrupted items as quickly as you can. Go, go, go. Okay, right, so gallery. There's more corrupted items. Okay, that doesn't count. Browser? Are there any in the browser? No, but there was definitely one in the chats, right? Not anymore. Mail? Which was the one that was just like completely... You're going to stream this afternoon, but be prepared to leave this one to have answers. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Well, we better find them for you then, Cockle. Corrupted items in here. Are there any in here? She won't let us access these things at all. So there's got to be one more corrupted item here in the phone somewhere. It's in the browser? Right, so it's not in here. Henrik's, it's not in here. Into the unknown. Is there something in here we didn't see? Wait, oh! Number station's still on the air. Want to feel very on star? Yeah, show me, go on. Not interested. Oh, okay. Brilliant. Oh, what the hell? That's Larry and that's Natasha. Who took the photo? Who took the photo of us? What the heck? This is the final piece. Good job. So they definitely all link up together. Like a jigsaw puzzle? Yes. But I can't get my algorithms to piece them together. Oh, bother. That's Winnie the Pooh. What's wrong? Looks like nothing's happened. God, she made us wait then, didn't she? You might have to assemble them on Lawrence's phone. How do I do that? Go back to Wester Drumlin's album in the gallery. That album appears to be the source of these data shifts. Piece together the fragments there, and I'll monitor the situation from here. I can do that. I'm on it. Let's go. Great. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Just tap and hold the pieces to move them around. If the pieces fit, they'll snap together. Just keep doing that till you complete the image. Good luck. Anyone else freaking out? Okay. It's going to be the image of an angel, says Emma. I feel ya. Right. Well, that one's got quite a wide gubbins in it, doesn't it? But it's a little wider than that. Okay. Hang on. You see that? Some text. Okay, those two lock together. That's not those two then. Emma in chat saying that's defo the angels. Fuck. Oh no! Can you see it? Can you see it? I can see it. Oh no. Throw the whole game away. I'm not throwing the PS5 through the window. Not again. I want to do this. There she was, boys. Ugh. Okay. Wester Drumlins. Oh, look, the phone's got the corrupted graphics again. So there's the house. There's the driveway, which is the entrance we don't see in the TV series, in the original serial, but it's definitely the exterior of the house from Knock Knock from Series 10. So I'm guessing they used Cardiff as a lot of the production for this, which explain why Mr. Whatever is Welsh. Oh. Oh. A creepy statue in an equally creepy house. There's another one. And I know they've worked hard on this game, but that's a stock image. It's the same image. There's none there. If there's one there, I can't see it. There's one. Oh! That thing had a skull for a face, and now the whole phone's corrupted. Oh no. No, 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 no. No. There's something on the phone. I know. Don't panic. Is anyone else listening to this on headphones? Actually, panicking might not be a bad idea. That ambient sounds really scary. It's what caused the anomalies I detected. Do you see? That wasn't data we just put together. It's a distinct entity that's alive. That sounds familiar. Yes, you remember Jack's post from the forums? The so-called virus that was affecting his phone? Except it's not a virus. Oh my god, does anyone listen to headphones? Can you hear the sound moving around? It's a weeping angel. This is not good. Really not good. A weeping what now? Angel. Well, that's the form they tend to take on. I'm nowhere near a drink or anything I can knock over, am I? No. Nasty predatory creatures. They turn to stone when you look at them. Units encountered them before, though this digital form, it's unprecedented. What is it doing? It's moving through the phone, corrupting data. Oh no, it's trying to escape. Escape to where? I think it's trying to get into the phone networks. If it gets out, the damage it inflicts could be immeasurable. So, how do we stop it? I've got an idea. The creature came from the corrupted data fragments we put together. If we can delete those fragments, it might delete the entity. It's definitely worth a shot. Okay, I've enabled the delete function on my bug. Just so you know, by the way, guys, if you've got headphones, you can play this on a phone. Disable notifications from everything else and play this game. If there's a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn to a delete button. When you see it, use it to delete the fragments. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Do it now, we're running out of time. It's trying to take over the phone completely. Hurry. Right, so... Gallery. Oh. Right, which pictures was it in? That's got closer. I'm confused. What are we doing? Oh, in the downloads folder. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. No. Oh, shit. It's definitely in here. Oh. Nah. Right, what did she say? So if there's a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn into a delete button. When you see it, use it to delete the fragment. Oh, right, okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, here we go, here we go. Ah! Gah, wah, wah, wah. Is anyone else listening to this on surround? Ah, Jesus H. Christ. Jesus H. Christy on a bicycle. Do not need this. Gah! Hey, are you okay? Define okay. Well, its etymology is disputed. I quite like the theory it's from Ok Ok. That was a magic incantation used to ward away unwanted creatures. Feels appropriate. That's... Right, so, about this entity. Right, sorry. The entity is manipulating the phone. It's going to try everything it can to stop you from deleting those fragments, but you must destroy it. How am I supposed to beat that? We might have an advantage. Weeping angels can only move when they're not being watched. Looking at its behaviour here, the rules still seem to apply. So as long as you keep it in sight, it can't attack. Can you help me from your end? Not as much as I'd like. I'll do my best to keep you safe. Remember, no matter how hard it tries to stop you, you must get to that delete button. Right, let's go in. Corrupted photos. So where are we going? Try the corrupted things from the browser. Corrupted things? Oh shit, yeah. Like a moth to flame. Like a moth to flame. Do you have an influx of space cubes? Are they taking up too much room? Need a way to recycle them? Click the cube to find out more. Click the word cube. Yes, I am a liar. What I say is false. Don't believe my words at the beginning, because that was actually true. So am I really a liar? I'm a liar. So I'm a liar. What I say is false. They're not a liar. Don't believe my words at the beginning. So they said they were a liar, but apparently they're not, because that was actually true. So am I really a liar? Yes. Nope. No, they're not really a liar. Test of faith. Feeling lost. Surrender to the embrace. Your time will be spent to nourish the greater good. I have my own path. Delve into realities yet discovered and untold till now. There it is. Gah. Show me. Not interested. Let's bloody go. Gah. I'm fine, thanks. Gah. Action required. Your phone may be at risk. Click me if you want to fix it. Ah, Jesus, proceed. I love how they're making pop-ups deadly. Blue box mystery. We can get in here. Not in here. Can we get into the Drumlins disappearances? Something on our website? Oh my god. I'm covered in goosebumps. This is horrible. Delete the fragment in the gallery. Delete the fragment in the email. Right, so it's in one of the emails somewhere. There it is. Fuck. It's moving around. It's moving around. Shit. Yeah. Gah. Oh no! Let's move the emails around. Oh my god! Is that the one done in there? Yes, we need to delete the fragment in the chat. Holy shit! Where is it? Is it in Sally's thread? God, yeah, I think you're right, Emma. I think it was in Sally's original chat. Nope. It was, but we cleared it up, didn't we? Wait, Mr. Flint was being converted, wasn't he? It's not his. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus, there it is. It's hiding in Mo's chat. Can you see it getting closer to the screen? Has it gone? You will see me no more. You will see me no more. The future is cold and empty. Guys, this is fucking terrifying. This is a game based on a children's television series. What is going on? Your years will not go to waste. Oh, of course, because they devour your existence. Oh. Entering safe mode, receiving system update from osgood.web. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Where have Larry and Nat gone? Where have they gone from the wallpaper and why is that there? Still there. Don't worry, the immediate threat has passed. What happened? The creature almost escaped. You could have been finished. I had to make a call. What did you do? I executed a mass data wipe. Crude but effective. But it means we may have lost valuable data. The creature managed to corrupt and destroy more data on the phone too. At least we prevented its transformation from digital demon to real-world threat. What's next? Aisha's just arrived at Wester Drumlins. She's setting up surveillance cameras to monitor the place. And I've detected some new files on Lawrence's phone. You know the drill by now, don't you? Okay, let's upload a clue, shall we? The angel photo. I assume that is from Lawrence's exploration of Wester Drumlins. Looks like he documented the place thoroughly. Is that an angel statue? Same creature I thought of earlier? I'm not sure. But it's a possibility I wouldn't rule out. I must warn Aisha about this. Have a look at the new batch of recovered data, will you? We may find more answers in there. Are we all enjoying it? We having a good time? People are watching? We still having fun with this? I have a feeling we're closer to the end. Private. Oh! Anyone recognise the image that's glitching there? Oh, we have access to the downloads that were corrupted. Statue of Nelson's column. Well, that was creepy. Corrupted video beyond repair. It needs to be downloaded again. Chat. Any new chats? With Nat. Conversation with Nat from last month. Mr. Nightingale, I do believe your presence was required at home 30 minutes ago. Right, the popcorn's going stale. Oh, gee, sorry, Nat. I had to pop over to Wester Drumlins for a bit. Heading back now. I see. Making life harder for dear old Fuzzy Flint. I suppose it's wise to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Take it that your pick for movie night is The Godfather. And Fuzzy Flint, really. Thought the mob might inspire you in these trying times. And yes, Flint's such a kind neighbour. He never gets my name wrong. I can't imagine a better way to describe him. I can think of a few, like Fussy Flint. Oh, darling, you're just being an original now. Shut it. But seriously, Larry, this thing with Wester Drumlins, it's about to go pear-shaped, isn't it? Don't worry, Nat. I'll keep us both safe. Those things are never getting out. I know you will, but we're a team, remember? I can march over to Flint's right now and make him an offer he can't refuse. I'd love to see you go all Corleone on him, but it's too dangerous. I've already lost Kathy. I can't lose you too. You seriously can't expect me to sit here twiddling my thumbs while you're risking your life. Look, we'll talk more once I get home, okay? Okay. I'm just saying you don't have to go it alone, Larry. I'm never alone with you around. Oh, you're such a melt. I love you. Oh, such a melt. Additional chat with Sally? No. Okay, that's not new. Mr. Flint. 2 weeks ago. Ah, I know everything now, Nightingale. You do? So you'll close off the house? Close it off? No, my cousin told me all about you. You've been trying to get that property for ages. I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. There's been a misunderstanding. This is the article that we looked at before. The Drumlins' disappearances. Horrible things have happened there. Poppycock. I don't take stock in fiction. And to think I was still trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. That dinner was just a stunt. Pure manipulation. Well, I won't be bought with a simple pot roast. If you won't listen, then I'll have to do something about it. Do something about it? Ha! Ha! I'd like to see you try. Don't test me, boy. What a prick. Okay. I keep forgetting that's there. Oh! The email we couldn't get access to. Marguerite at Met Archives. Dear Lawrence, thanks for dropping by again today. We managed to get you that film you wanted. Hope this is what you're looking for. Here's the download link. Record number A113, medium film, title A London Citizen Displaced During the War. Note, this link is valid for one download only. If you encounter issues, please contact your local records administrator. Hope to see you again. Interesting. Let's have a little look at it, shall we? Oh, this... Have we already got this? Oh, no, he's already downloaded it. Okay. Ugh. That thing being there. Is everyone else just freaking out every time they see the wallpaper? Hang on. Delete the fragment in the chat. Oh, that's creepy. It's down as an uncompleted task. So. Met Archives download link. A London citizen displaced during the war. That's curiously specific footage to look up. Why would Lawrence be interested in that? History project? Possibly, but unlikely given the level of importance attached to it. Looks like this file has been downloaded before. Check the link, see if you can find this video in the phone somewhere. Well, that was disappointing. When that thing was running amok in the phone, it must have damaged the file. Can you fix it? Unfortunately, it's beyond repair. Judging by the metadata, that's still readable. I'd say it's a digitization of very old film footage. Oh, I think this is the video that Lawrence requested in that email we saw. Yes, and it's the last file I need to fully restore Lawrence's phone too. Are we close? Very. You need to contact Marguerite and convince her to give you the digitized video she sent to Lawrence, so you'll have to pretend to be Lawrence. It looks like a personal transaction, so she wouldn't release it to a stranger. That's identity theft. Look at it more as identity borrowing, for a good cause. No pressure, but if Marguerite asks you anything, just get your facts right. It's all in their email exchanges. Go on. Give her a ring. Good luck. So let's double check the email. One download. A London citizen displaced during the war. She's a records administrator, Marguerite Quincy, in the Metropolitan Archive. A113 seems important. Isn't that a Pixar reference? Marguerite Quincy. Okay. Is under Q for Quincy? No. Oh, through the hotline number attached in her email. Yeah, that makes sense. So extension 10:30. Should we just try 10:34? Thanks for putting the full number in the chat, Emma. Much appreciated. 020 7946 946 0827. Metropolitan Archive.
You have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history.
Well,
If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. For research assistance, please press 3. For international collaborations, please press 4. To return to this menu at any time, press having
3,
trouble
wouldn't it?
finding what you're looking for. Feel free to submit a request or query and one of our administrative staff will get back to you. If you've already made a request or have a search in progress, you have dialed the extension number of Quincy. Marguerite.
well done, Emma.
Please hold while we try to connect you. Hello, Marguerite speaking, Records Administrator. How may I help you? Hello? Hello? The line seems to be off or something. Give me a moment. I have your number right here. Text you in a bit.
How can we talk when you're not allowed to speak? Sorry about that, Lawrence. Terrible line. How can I help? Sorry, I've got a problem with the file you sent me. Sorry, Lawrence. Pardon me, but could you refresh my memory about when we met? Shit. Dropping by again today, so it was the 23rd of February. What day is it now? 28th of February, so it was, we met last week. Ah, yes, that's right. It was refreshing to speak to a hobbyist like yourself, a change from the usual media researchers and academics. I particularly enjoyed our last conversation about the nature of time. It's good to meet and chat in your office. That's kind of you to say. But I'm digressing. So you were asking about the file you requested. Correct, it's about the book, right, the photo. Yes, the old video footage. That's right, you said it was of monumental importance. I hope you managed to download the file. The link didn't work. I accidentally deleted it. My computer died and I lost the file. Sorry. Or should we try? I accidentally deleted it. Oh dear. Don't fret, these things happen to us all. I'll restore the link so you can use it again. Fantastic, awesome. Thanks so much. Oh yes, you asked about something else as well. Something about a blue telephone box. I might have found something. Ooh, what did you find? A colleague found some records of a telephone box that predate its invention. Perhaps you might make more sense of it with your research so far. Just download it from the old link. You should get the video and the photo. Hope this helps. It feels rude that we're not texting you back to say, cheers, mate.
Thanks, Henry. This is a message for Lauren
Oh no!
of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the real tin. Hi, Larry.
Oh no!
So nice to be able to say that again. I'm in Kansas 1928. The day Herbert Hoover wins the US election. Though no one knows that yet. I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely and full of great people, and God, I miss you so much. Every single day. I mean, I'm fine. Don't worry. One minute I was in London, my time, our time. The next second, I'm in Times Square, 1926. It was like Life on Mars without Johnson Hobbs. He was so great in that. But people only remember Philip Glenister because Gene Hunt was so... I really miss our endless stupid talks about telly.
Oh my
God. That was always our thing. You better not be schlepping around conventions with someone else now, by the way. Unless it's Sally. Sally. Could you move it closer, please?
Oh my God.
I know it sounds stupid, but I was always jealous of the thing you two had. I mean, the angel thing. That's not why I finally snuck off to Wester Drumlins. Honestly, I was trying to help. I don't know how, but... Anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this, like, damaged statue touched me and... Zap. You think Wi-Fi's rubbish in our bedroom? Try 1928. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you told me how dangerous it was. I pawned all the jewellery I was wearing, made some pretty shrewd moves in the markets. Always knew my degree in American history would come in useful. Call me Natasha Gecko. Actually, don't. Makes me sound like your pet lizard. Did I mention that I miss you?
Oh my God.
Every single day. Oh, not all my jewellery. The ring of bling. Till death us do part. The vicar didn't mention anything about weeping angels. Henry, what's wrong?
Okay, a few things. Natasha ending up in New York in 1926 is, you know, angel modus operandi. They touch you and you vanish to a different point in time, and they live on the energy of the life you would have led in present day. But because of the story, the angels take Manhattan in season 7 of the modern show. We also know that they had farms in New York in the early 1900s where they would send people, and they would constantly keep sending those people back a few years in New York to keep them there and keep living off of the years that they should have had. She's quite lucky because she obviously managed to get away from that. She's in a different state entirely. The Life on Mars reference is cute. Also as well, John Sim, star of Life on Mars, is the main villain in Series 3 of Doctor Who, which is where Blink happens, the episode this is a sequel to. That was really sad. That was really, really, really sad. Oh my God. That was really upsetting to watch. It was also a brilliant bit of acting from the performer. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff is the name of the trophy we just unlocked. Oh my God. Oh, we have a new sketch. Bleak House, Charles Dickens. I wonder why that's in here all of a sudden. Oh, look! Look at the bottom corner. Someone has sketched on the corner a police telephone box. So, for those watching this in catch-up, Emma's theory in the chat is that Larry figured out that the angels had definitely taken Natasha, knew she's in the past and has been trying to get hold of or find a way to communicate with the Doctor in an attempt to bring her back. That's a great bit of theorising. Also, I've just realised something. This is Nelson's column. The photo looks old, but if you look there, that is a box shape and a dude hanging underneath it. That was taken on the day of the events of Day of the Doctor. That's the 11th Doctor clinging onto the TARDIS as Unit airlift it, because look, there's the winch grabbing hold of it. Unit airlift it to Trafalgar Square. This is really good, right? It's not just me. You got it. Fantastic. Well done. That was a decent piece of hacking, my friend. Yeah. That was emotional. Well, however you managed it, you did it. So, to the moment of truth. Let's watch the video. Well, we did. Let's upload this first. Is that a sketch of the TARDIS? On a first edition copy of Charles Dickens' Bleak House. Wonder why the Doctor was in 1853. The Crimean War. Whatever it was, I'm sure there was a good reason. Was it the Crimean War? Doctor visits Earth a lot, then. They've certainly taken a shine to the place. Seems to have a thing for historical events. They show up around those a lot, I find. Sightseeing, altering history, snogging ancient queens. Go on, I'm curious as to what the response to this one is. Funnily enough, I did hear something about them and Elizabeth I. Never quite knew whether to believe it, though. Why are you so interested in finding the Doctor? Personal curiosity, you could say. I'm a scientist, and that means hunting down interesting happenings. And whenever the Doctor shows up, interesting things tend to happen. Hunting for adventure, eh? Well, I also think UNIT could really use the Doctor's expertise right now. Speaking of, you'd make a fine recruit for us. Definitely not a job for the faint-hearted, though. I'll think about it. Well, if you're ever here, if you need a reference, I'm here. Anyway, so that's 3 TARDIS sightings you found now. Good job. This must have hurt to watch. Looking at the metadata of the original corrupted video, Lawrence must have played this a few dozen times. Must have hurt to record that too. Let's consider Natasha's feelings here. Agreed, but chin up, my friend. So this confirms it. Natasha went to Wester Drumlins and fell victim to the angels. They're not merciful creatures. To fate far worse than death. To be ripped out of time and away from the people you love. Natasha made the best of it. Could Lawrence have done things differently? I think they're still at the house. The angels, I guess, we're trying to pin down, aren't we? It's likely. Those things don't move on so quickly. Aisha hasn't replied to my text. I hope she's just busy with the cameras. I need to make sure she watches out for these things. Oh, I've managed to decrypt a set of data in Lawrence's personal files. Could you have a look at those first, please? Private gallery folder, restoring Sally's chat, restoring Natasha's chat. Let's look in the gallery first. Ah! Are we ready?
Okay. Captain's log, stardate 54274.7. This is an audio diary. No, it's not. It's an audio journal. Journal always sounds more grown up. Okay. And I'm going to be recording stuff about Wester Drumlins and the Angels in case... Well, just in case anyone ever needs to know. Started back in 2005. Long story short, a house called Wester Drumlins has something nasty in the basement. Creatures called weeping angels, or lonely assassins, who, if they touch you, will send you back in time to feed off the resultant time energy. And no, I don't fully understand it myself, but they're like stone killers. And the only way to stop them is to look at them. Sounds easy, but it isn't.
I'm home!
Hiya. But it isn't. The angels of Wester Drumlins are trapped in a circle. They're locked together because they're looking at each other. and the cellar is boarded up, so...
Trisha says she's calling the kid Martyr.
What's wrong with that?
Martyr Carter. What are you doing?
An audio journal.
Did you start by saying Captain's Lock, Stardate, whatever?
No,
Did you?
I have done.
She knows him too well.
Good job, I love you, Mr. Nightingale. Come on, you can give me a hand with the shopping.
Be with you in a tick. Anyway, some guy called Flint has just bought Wester Drumlins. I don't know him, but...
There's a load of frozen stuff needs sticking in the freezer.
On it. I'm sure he won't be a problem.
Okay.
Journal update. Flint is an idiot. I don't mind idiots. I'm used to them. I worked in local government for 6 months, but he's a dangerous idiot. He listened to everything I had to say, didn't believe a word of it. And he said he couldn't guarantee he wouldn't crack on with his plans to renovate the cellar. This guy could unleash the weeping angel.
Which guy?
Hiya. Sorry. Didn't hear you coming.
Who are you talking about?
Flint, new owner of Wester Drumlins. He's doing work on the place, which could, you know...
Well, he could be thinking about it. Then see how much decent builders cost and decide he doesn't need a second mortgage. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Ish.
Why don't you go over and check it out? See if he's got any contractors on the job.
I know. I should do. But that place...
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll stick the kettle on.
Nats,
Yeah?
thanks. I'm praying I can convince Flint not to renovate the lower floors, because those steps don't just lead to the cellar. They lead to hell.
Doesn't it just twist the knife hearing them as a couple having a really lovely rapport and a nice time in a normal day-to-day life, now knowing that she's stuck in the past?
So, no word from Nat since she popped out last night. I phoned all her mates, no joy. But I can't help thinking... I just wanted to hear her voice. So I played back a couple of my journal entries. Ones where she came in, so I'd recorded what she was saying. God. And in one of them, she says I should check out Wester Drumlins. And I say something like, I know, but I don't want to. Well, what if she wanted to help and she went over there to check it out? What if that's what happened? And an angel or something? What if she's gone forever and I'm responsible?
Jesus. Sorry, 1 second. One second. One second. Sorry. Right. Ready? No, the new game is called the new game is called Edge of Reality, and it's a sort of remake of the VR game Edge of Time, and we'll be playing that later this week. But right now we're playing The Lonely Assassins, and we're getting near the end. I feel bad for him, man. Here we go. Video from Larry. Feel bad for him. It's a fictional character in a video game, but I still feel bad for him.
Just watched the message from Nats. I thought, like an idiot, it would bring us closer, but just made me realise how far apart we are. And how much I miss her, and she's confirmed it. There's at least one active angel at Wester Drumlins. And what with everything that's going on there, I can't wait anymore. I've got to at least try and stop it before it unlocks the others.
I know full well it might kill me. Or send me back in time, or... I don't know, maybe I don't stand a chance, but last time, me, Sally and the doctor used their own gazes to lock them in stone. And so, like Perseus, I go into battle with a reflective surface. Doubt I could get hold of a shield. But
This is the dressing table mirror.
The doctor used to call them the lonely assassins. He reckoned it was because they turned to stone if you even glance at them. But if you think about it, lonely assassins are the best kind. Because we've got nothing to lose.
Jesus. Okay.
Well, this is it. I'm going back to where it all began. Wester Drumlins. Almost there now. It's funny, I've been there dozens of times and always got a tight knot of fear in my stomach. This time, though, nothing. I might stop the angels or... Rani told me about this bloke called Anthony.
Rani?
She interviewed him and he claimed that his parents were zapped by the angels separately, but both ended up in exactly the same point in time and space. So who knows? I might beat the angels forever or have a date at the hot old...
Ominous music.
Thought so. Right, gotta go. Gonna get in through this side entrance. If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill. Don't turn your back. Don't look away and don't blink. Good luck, Larry.
Oh, shit biscuits. Was this one scannable? No. And finally...
The angels are coming for you, but listen. Your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
Oh, that was a familiar message. Right, let's check the chats. Okay, chat with the wife, Natasha, from last year. Larry, you have to see this place. Proper posh. All the bigwigs are here. There's free champagne too. Sorry, Nat, the traffic's rubbish right now. Be there soon. Trying not to get too smashed. Should have taken the tube, like I said. But no, you had to prove a point. You lost, by the way. Also, no texting and driving. It's been a standstill for 20 minutes. I think it's safe enough. Are you alright over there? Yeah, I'm fine. Just scrolling through the showcase. Feeling mysterious and fancy-like. The photographs are beautiful. It really makes you think how much of the world is out there. Oh, there's even a few of our shop. Sally's really got an eye. Oh, it's Sally Sparrow's photography exhibition. She makes you look like a movie star's distant cousin thrice removed. What? I resent that. Serves you right for being late to your own friend's exhibition. Speaking of, the woman of the hour's just freed up. I'm going to say hi. Text you later. Half hour later. I love Sally. I knew we'd get along as soon as she rolled her eyes when I explained your friendly wager. She's on my side, obvs. But she's so lovely. She even got us something. Late wedding present, she said. Remind me to send her some flowers tomorrow. Flowers and a few DVDs. How can a person only have 17? Anyway, love you loads, and see you soon. Text exchange from Sally from last year. Congratulations on tying the knot with Natasha. Sorry I couldn't make it, but it was an honour to receive an invite. Sally, I'm disappointed, honestly. I'm so sorry. I'm wishing you all the best, though. Not that. It's honour, not honour. Have you know, well, honour. Oh my god, I hate you. That's a funny way of congratulating a bloke on his big day. Must be another thing I picked up in America. In all seriousness, thank you, Sally. The missus sends her regards to... Oh god, so even a year prior she was toying with the idea of going abroad and moving to the States. Which in itself is a reference to the fact that Kerry Mulligan has done that. How are you? It's been ages. The buildings there are old and tragic enough for your photograph. Nothing could be as old as you, but there are some good contenders. And the hits keep on coming. Got to make up for all that lost time somehow. Anyway, things are crazy here. Crazy but good. I might even be coming back to London for a bit. Really? We should catch up if you have the time. I have some ideas for that thing, and Natasha would be happy to meet you. You should see the new shop expansion too. There's a tiny cafe area where Nat bakes up some goods. They're heavenly. I'd love that. Can't say much though, it's still top secret. But keep a lookout for that postcard I mentioned way back then. Well, it's not exactly a postcard, but, you know. Tomato. Oh, tomato. You mean honor. Ugh. Later in the year. So I might be slightly stuck in traffic, but Nat's there. No need to wait for me. Don't worry, she told me all about it. We had a chat. Perhaps it's best if this was a girls' night out anyway. I'll see you next time I'm in town, yeah? Wait, what? You're joking? It'll come to you. Not this again. Okay. Upload clue. It's the doctor. Well, a doctor. The cheeky grin one with the impractical footwear. What? What? Converse are perfect for running. A doctor? There's more than one. Well, yes and no. There's only one doctor. But as a Time Lord, the doctor has the power to regenerate. When their body becomes worn out or catastrophically damaged, there's a burning renewal and new body, new personality. So the doctor's immortal. Not sure of the ins and outs, but I think not. Immortality would be a curse. Anyway, I've seen this before. It's part of the evidence that led me to Lawrence's phone, but now this clip makes sense. Oh, it's a warning of the Angels. Lawrence's plan, here we go. Did you see that? At the end there, the weeping Angel. Yeah, I can see that. They're getting stronger. We can't let them win. Lawrence's efforts won't go to waste. These recordings, they explain an awful lot, don't you think? Now we have the full story. So what have you worked out? That's rather obvious, isn't it? Northern Ninja, thank you for the raid. Welcome aboard. We're investigating the mysterious disappearance of several individuals around the property of Wester Drumlins. Sound familiar? Lawrence went back to stop the Angels. Why would he do that? Thanks, mods, for dropping in shout-outs for Northern Ninja. Whoop. For a whole list of reasons, I imagine. For a start, Lawrence defeated the Angels before with Sally. But now they're loose and sent Natasha back to the past. Clearly he didn't manage to stop them this time. Do you think he's okay? I mean, the fact that we found his phone, probably not. Well, you saw the video. Short answer, I don't know. Sounds like he was banking on that one advantage. The Angels can't move while they're being watched. Lawrence wanted to use their own reflections against them. That explains the missing mirror in his house. Lawrence worked out that they can be trapped by their own gaze. I'll check in on Aisha again. This is Osgood's friend. Oh, we've got another number station.
Angel 580.
Angel 5801. Have we still got all the codes, folks?
Angel 5801. Angel 5801.
So what codes is that now? This again. You've dealt with the source of the phone's corruption, so whatever this is can't be related to that. Curious. 3 calls can't be a coincidence. We should find more information on the caller. I think it's worth tracing the call. 3 calls can't be a coincidence. They're not. I've traced the calls back to a phone company. Looks like they were set up on the network's own automated call line. So that's Shark, Watcher, and Angel. Who do you think's behind this? Good question. That's going to be a touch trickier to find out. I do have some interesting information about the calls. They were set up immediately after the phone company was formed in the 1950s. All the calls were routed to one number on a specific date. Lawrence's phone today. Someone planned this, but how? Indeed. Says Osgood. And nothing further. It's Loza in the past, says Emma. Oh! Oh, that's a good theory. How could they know Lawrence's number? I think Emma's cracked it. Feels impossible, doesn't it? But that's good. I like impossible things. Lawrence wouldn't have even been born then, let alone have a cell phone number. So someone planning all of this just to have made the calls right here, right now. Unless... Could it be Lawrence himself? I mean, we know Natasha's in the past, but she's in America. I suppose he could have been zapped back to that era. But Lawrence strikes me as a very direct man. This method of communication is the exact opposite. No, I don't think it's his MO. It's quite the enigma. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Who else could it be? And is it Wester Drumlins right now? Oh no. Aisha! Oh! It's the unit operative that Osgood sent to investigate. I'm trying to access her camera feed. Oh. Here we go. Aisha bodycam 01 connecting. Oh my god, have we got a bodycam horror sequence with Weeping Angels?
Aisha, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I was going to phone you. Are you streaming my bodycam's feed?
Where are you, right now?
Scooby-Doo's house.
What?
Wester Drumlins. I just finished installing the exterior cameras. I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to...
You have to get out of there now.
I was a unit operative for 5 years. I think I can handle a spooky old house. Hey, do you know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
Oh my god.
Still here.
Mr. Finch. He's turned to stone. He was turned to stone. He was turned to stone. He was turned to stone.
Don't blink.
And that's his voice.
Who is that? Who are you?
Uh-oh. Wrong question.
What's the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
He's behind you. And when your friend said that you shouldn't blink and you're going to be okay, she was only half right.
Shit. Because, of course, he's turning to stone as well. And they can use other people's voices to talk. Oh. Oh my god.
Flint here. I have some excellent news for you. Something that'll put a smile on your face. I am dead. Or as good as. The angels are using Flint's consciousness to communicate. Because we wanted to say thank you for being so slow and so incompetent. You couldn't even stop Flint's work on Wester Drumlins. That work has allowed one of our number to free the angels trapped in the cellar. They're regaining their strength, and very soon they will be as right as rain. Your planet will become our larder. And I wanted you to know I will not forget how you tried to stop us. I will find you and send you back to a time when Earth was devoid of life. That shall be your eternal prison. Just think of me as your guardian angel. See you soon.
Mr. Flint sent a photo. Oh my god. Flint's bad side. A picture capturing Flint's last moments of humanity. Oh my god, how creepy is this? Can we get in touch with Rani? Can Rani come and help? I think a dead man just spoke to me. Osgood? Sorry, I'm here. I couldn't just sit around after, well, you saw Aisha's feed, so I drove to West of Drumlins in Lawrence's car. Good thing I swiped the keys. What were you saying? Oh my god. The angel spoke to me as Flint. Well, what? That's not good. I have to get in there now. No, Osgood, don't go in there. What's wrong with you? The building's alarm system has been activated, but I'd rather get in without everyone in the neighbourhood knowing. Any ideas? How did Aisha get in? She never undertakes a mission without her jamming equipment. I had a quick rummage through her car for it. No luck. It must be in the house with her. Oh, Jesus. Just spotted a retinal scanner at the gates. I can work with that. With your help. Oh, no. I see. So you can hack that. No, we're going to have to use the photo of Mr. Flint. You need to get me an image of Flint. With that, I think I'll be able to reconstruct an image of his eye and trick the scanner into letting me in. Pictures, videos, any sort of image will do. Oh, as Emma's pointed out, this is clearly a trap. Hi, gang! I've noticed that you seem to be walking into some kind of trap. I'm here to watch and touch myself. No, Fred. Sorry, Jed. Jed Frones. Jed Frones, not Fred. Not Fred Jones. Legally distinct difference. Not Jed Frones. Have we got that clear? Good. Okay. This photo, was this taken after the angels? Poor man. Well, let's see if this gets us past the scanner. It worked! Okay, I'm going in. Oh my god, Osgood, be safe. Wait for backup. Aisha is my backup. I have to do this. I'll be fine. Oh. I'm heading to the cellar now. I grabbed a camera from Aisha's car. I'll patch you into that and the surveillance she set up earlier so you can see. Oh god, you ready?
Aisha. Aisha! Please be okay. Please be. Okay.
Angels feast on your friend. You sent her here, Petronella. Glad she's dead. You jealous of her as well?
I would only wish death on my worst enemy.
We're growing stronger. Almost ready.
And unfortunately for you, you're my worst enemy.
What's the time, Mrs. Wolf?
Ah.
I need to get something from outside the house, but I'm afraid... Actually, I could just leave it there.
Petronella.
Is it? Is it Ingrid Oliver? But it's her voice. But we haven't seen her fully on camera, have we? I'm heading to the cellar now. I just grabbed it. This is bad, very bad. Oh god. What's going on? Not sure how much you saw from my feed, but the angels are in the basement. All of them. I'm watching them. So they're not attacking yet. Jesus. How are you texting? It's not important right now, really, is it? Let's be honest. I'm using voice to text. It's coming in really handy right now. Not sure how long I can keep this up, though. But there's a way to stop them. I need the disco ball in Lawrence's car. To trap the angels with their own reflections. Yes. I have to get it from the car. But the angels will attack as soon as I turn my back. Can you watch them with Aisha's cameras? Oh my word. Welcome to the I Have a Brilliant Ideas Club. So despite all the cameras inside the house, there's still some blind spots. Are there any cameras facing the house itself? Yes, you're a genius! We can use the cameras outside, the ones Aisha installed to keep watch for Flint and his contractors. You can control those cameras through my app. Just turn all the cameras inward toward the house windows. It's risky, but then I could probably monitor the angels while I grab the disco ball. Please, hurry. Oh. Joker.
Joker 9226.
Quick, Joker 926. 9226.
9226. Joker 9226.
Right, group them all together. What are the 4 we've got so far? Okay. Oh shit! Right. Joker 9226. Shark 1747. Emma, thank you so much. 1747. Oh my god. Angel 5801. Watcher 9327. You freaking hero. Thank you so much. Guys, could we get some ohms for April November in the chat, please? Just got to be facing the house. Brilliant. It's also operating in opposite rules in terms of the camera angles. Got it. It's like the right analog stick is moving. Oh, this just feels like we're going to turn it. There's going to be one in the driveway. Oh, wait, hang on. Gotta say, Western Drumlins is looking a lot less creepy. I guess the renovation had to be made part of the plot so that they could, like, use the exterior of the house in shots. Oh my god. You are too late. We cannot be stopped. Find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it. Find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it. Oh, it's the picture of Mr. Flint now. It's not even the angel anymore. Did we get him? Cannot be stopped. No one will save you now. Your friend... Oh. That's definitely the hallway. That's definitely the original location used in the filming of Blink, but obviously, like, they're not going to scruff up someone's house to make this mobile game, so that's why they've written in the thing that it's under renovation.
Come on, come on, come on. Larry, I love you.
Is it Ingrid Oliver? We've not seen a close-up of her face. Yeah, that's Ingrid Oliver.
The doctor once said that courage isn't just about not being frightened. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway.
How do you know about that? He said that to warriors against Daleks on a planet elsewhere. When he was John Pertwee.
Okay. I'm in.
She's the Watcher confirmed.
Why is it always the cellar? Cellar. From the Latin, solarium, meaning the place where monsters hide. It's not really, sorry. Distraction technique. It's a habit I got off the doctor. Trouble is, it never works.
Using the inhaler. So this is the original recipe Osgood, not the Zygon one. That or the Zygon's adopted the habit of using the inhaler.
Goes to Hella. Petronella goes to Hella.
If you're trying to scare me, you're doing a terrific job.
Still jealous of your sister, little girl, with her good looks and charm.
She's no angel, which is why I actually quite like her.
Oh, you've been around time travel machinery, haven't you, Petronella?
She likes to go out, though. Nightclubs, bars.
Lots of yummy Artron energy on you.
Well, that's a Sarah Jane
I'm more
reference.
of a library girl myself, but we did go to the odd disco together.
Artron energy but she makes angels nice and strong.
Never liked the loud music.
Strong enough to
But I always loved...
consume your world.
My phone!
Ah, there we go. Ah, it's got the angel holding it.
I think we just saved the planet with a disco ball. Oh, that is so the Doctor.
I mean, we're going to need a different light source. Your world is ours. No! Oh, God, my water bottle just fell on my foot. Oh, my God, please stop falling on my foot. The game's being scary. What are you doing? Don't be... Oh, my God, my water bottle is, like, possessed. It's really weird. Are you alright? Osgood? Oh, yes, I'm here. Sorry. Just catching my breath. You gave me a heart attack! Really? Fragile things, hearts. And it's odd. The bigger they are, the more vulnerable they are. Anyway, the disco ball idea worked. The angels are frozen, trapped as long as it stays in place. Using reflection, just like Perseus and Medusa. What a splendid illusion. I've informed UNIT. They'll secure the angels properly, and I'll have to break the news. About Aisha, I mean. She didn't deserve that. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Without Aisha, the losses would have been incalculable. I'll make sure her family knows that. What about Lawrence? There was no sign of him. I think we just have to live in hope. But you've proven that we can all stand up to monsters, no matter how terrifying they seem. Welcome to the fight. I'm almost certain now that the Doctor chose you for this mission, because the Doctor always knows a good person when they see one. Can we just take a moment? If that was indeed Lawrence, using the radio towers in the 50s to communicate with us, he must have tried to hack the cameras there, maybe? Either way, he knew the codes. Or maybe he set the codes. Oh my God, maybe he started the surveillance company and implanted the hacking codes in for Joker, Watcher, all that stuff, so that... Oh my God, maybe. We'll find out. That means a lot as good. You thought the call's Raisha? From the 50s. You're right! Good point. Very good point. Very good point. Yes. Osgood, after everything we've been through together, you can call me Petronella. Well, I did promise you we'd part ways once we're done. I imagine you got quite a bit more than you bargained for. It wasn't that bad, actually. Just now, Chewie. That's good. For those watching some catch-up, apparently a Doctor Who teaser has just dropped on BBC One. Do you mean an actual trailer or the static thing? Maybe I'll call you again if you need the phone looked at. You know what? That'd be cool. Are we flirting? Are we flirting with Osgood? Sounds good. I think my backup is on their way. I better go. Hey. It's been a pleasure. Right back at you. Oh! Oh! Guys.
Hiya! It's the Doctor. Don't worry. Not your doctor. The Doctor. Phoning to say thanks for the work you did with Osgood. Top stuff. You were brave and dogged and whip smart and all those other words people normally use about me. Whoa! Sorry about that. Okay, Osgood's busy overseeing the cleanup operation, but she wanted you to know they're moving the angels from the basement to a top-secret cell in the Black Archives. And if you were worried about Mr. Flint, don't be. Got to him in time, and he's making a full recovery.
Oh!
He might still have a heart of stone, but the rest of him is going to be flesh and blood. Oh, hold on. Again. Sorry. Console's playing up. Time for its 2,000-year MOT. Osgood thought you should know something else important. That which holds the image of an angel becomes itself an angel. So when Larry took pictures of them on his phone, that's how they were able to infiltrate it. But hey, you dealt with all that, and I think... Hello? Oh, I'm picking up a distress signal from the Bar Galactica, so I'd best be off. Just one last message from Osgood. She said if you ever fancy working with her again, well, all you gotta do is pick up the phone. Literally. Oh, about Larry, my old friend. I really hope he's gonna be happy as, well, happy as Larry. But I'm not sure what happens to him next. I don't know everything. Where'd be the fun in that? See ya.
That was really cute. That was really, really cute. I mean, it might not be over, but I imagine it's not far off. I also like this rearrangement of the theme music. Oh, it's interesting. So Rebecca's pointed out in the chat that there was a secret ending, and indeed, to do that, you have to complete all of the objectives in the objectives menu. The problem with that is there's 4 nods to the TARDIS, and I think we may have got them all. But the one thing we apparently missed is, you know, the bit where we have to fight an angel. They were fighting the 4 versions that were in the phone. They can all be completed. They can all be done. The last one we failed, didn't we? But the story moved on. Apparently you can beat it. It's a timer thing. Probably better on phone tapping. And that reveals a secret ending. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, yeah. But that's good. It's just an excuse for me to play it again in the future. Status secured. The Weeping Angels. A high-level threat were neutralised by Agent Petronella Osgood and a civilian named Redacted. Unfortunately, Agent Aisha Green has been classified as MIA following this incident. Status unknown. Lawrence Nightingale is a civilian who knew of the Weeping Angels at Wester Drumlins. Other known victims tied to him are his wife Natasha and sister Kathy. Lawrence's phone is being held as evidence at unit. I hope he's alright. We failed to delete all the corrupted evidence on time. That's one we have to get right, and we just missed out on that. TARDIS and the Doctor. There was one other piece of evidence we didn't locate, apparently. Or we didn't figure out that it was them in that photograph. I mean, we figured it out, but, you know. That was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that. Sorry. What was this? Continue? Continue? Is that just an option to explore the phone? Oh yes, you can replay the last bit. Yeah, I can't interact with that. There must be another piece of evidence we need to get that photo to react in some way. Oh, my cat's just come in being adorable. Hi, Luna. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. I really enjoyed that. Let's see what trophies we did get. We might replay this again in the future just for people who missed the stream. Who knows? But this is it for the Big Damn Play version of it. Let's check out the trophies. So, here we are. So the trophies we did not get. Decline Osgood's calls. Oh, so we can hang up on Osgood. You found all photos of the TARDIS hidden throughout the game. This hidden trophy is Happy Ever After. You've successfully unlocked the secret ending. Okay. And the platinum trophy for that. Okay. The ones we got is we've got a game, accepted Osgood's request for help. First clue, congratulations, you found your first clue, many more to go. Well, that was strange, you answered a rather unusual call from Lawrence. An old friend, read any of the messages from Sally Sparrow. Mo's apology, found a message from Mo apologising for his outburst. Never run when you're scared. The plot thickens as Osgood unlocks more of the phone for you to explore. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. Received a threatening phone call from Mr. Flint. Something on the phone. Found a photo of a weeping angel at Wester Drumlins. Master Persuader, you've successfully persuaded Marguerite to resend the download link. Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. The worst has happened and it looks like Natasha has been sent back in time by the angels. Don't blink, don't even blink, blinking you're dead. You found the doctor's warning of the lonely assassins. Lawrence's plan, you've discovered Lawrence's plan to confront the angels at Wester Drumlins. Saving the world with a disco ball. Angels? What angels? You've successfully helped Osgood defeat the weeping angels lurking at Wester Drumlins. We did pretty good. For a first playthrough, we did pretty damn solid. I really enjoyed that. Did you enjoy it? If you're watching this live, you enjoyed it, and you want to see more, later this week, we will be playing Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality? It's The Edge of Reality. No, The Edge of Time. Whatever it's called. The game that Maze Theory's putting out this week that is a remake of the VR game from a couple of years ago. We will play that later on this week. I hope you can join me for that. Should be a giggle. If you're watching this on catch-up on YouTube, you could have watched it live. Twitch.tv/officialcdj. I hope to catch you guys again next time. If you are indeed watching this live and you're looking for a lovely person to raid, come with me now as we go to Earful of Emma. She's streaming Dead by Daylight. Should be a laugh. Love you and leave you. Catch you soon for Kingdom Hearts and more shite. May even stream later tonight. Who knows? Goodbye.